This insane catch by Mark Smith.
No way! It's Mark Smith!
Was only even possible thanks to ketchup. Lots and lots of ketchup. Of course, we all know Mark Smith, the designated runner. But in Tallahassee, we got to meet Mark Smith,
The designated fielder for the party animal!
I was like, you know what? Let me try to bend these rules a little bit and see if I can do a designated runner and a designated fielder.
Quick note, and I checked on this, totally legal, Baba. You're in the clear. Anyway, Mark was rostered as the designated fielder for the game.
I was like, oh, sweet, I'm designated, awesome.
But admittedly, there was no specific plan on how or when or even if they'd use him. That is, until...
Well, one Mr. Brady Keiss ketchuped me really good, and the entire bottle of ketchup, I believe, got on my body.
And that ketchup, not coming off.
An interesting screenshot as Fisher has come back to the dugout and says, can I just get a towel, please?
Fisher was all full of ketchup from his walk-up, and he was sticky and couldn't do it. Sent Mark out there.
Naturally, being just inserted into the game, doesn't take long for the ball to find him.
I've seen him climb on fences and do all that stuff, and I was like, he might make this catch.
It's Mark Smith!
I found myself in full sprint on the way to the wall, in collision course of potentially a tarp and or wall and or fans. And so the body kind of took over, stuck my glove up, closed my eyes, and I came down with the ball, which was kind of cool.
Yeah, kind of cool.
And Mark Smith makes the grab up against the wall and ends the frame for the animals!
They're gonna strut their stuff, and you are gonna decide who twerked it out the hardest. At 50 years old, Mark!
Mr. Weatherall.
Brian! Last but not least, Charlotte, I'm sorry. Whoa, she's already going. She's already. Charlotte is letting it all hang out. Charlotte, you have proved hard work pays off.
Opportunities in his bananaball career. Chopper to the left side. Bryson Bloomer grabs the trick play and gets it over to first just in time. One down. And just for sport at the hot corner. Bloomer just doing that to put on the best show possible. 2 left to go for Dylan Porter. He's going to the pistol squat. And it's right to Acuff between the legs. Over to Swan, you bet. 6th trick play of the ball game for Chosen. And the Bananas down to their final out. Chase Acuff has been a star for the black and pink. Can Porter end it here? Chopper to Bloomer. Between the legs. Over to first in time. 3 trick plays in the 9th. The Party Animals take down the Nanners 3-2 in the finale here in the Superdome. Dylan Porter, welcome back to Bananaball.
Same mistakes that you did. Will not let myself cause my heart so much misery. I will not break the way you did. You felt so hard. I've learned the hard way to never let it get that far. Because of you, I never strayed too far from the sidewalk. Because of you, I learned to play on the safe side so I don't get hurt. Because of you, I find it hard to trust not only me but everyone around me. Because of you, I am afraid.
And we are live from paradise. Rise now from the depths of your blackjack table. Pick yourself up, young man. Crush your once lit cigarette and be washed in the glory of Sin City. Beholden to the grace and healing of our great sport, Bananaball. It's the Loco Beach Coconuts. It's the Party Animals. Welcome to Las Vegas. And welcome inside the Rage Cage. Just steps away from the bright lights of the Strip, I'm Drake Toll, here to hold your hand or your beer alongside AJ Switek as the 5 and 8 Party Animals host the 6 and 8 Loco Beach Coconuts for a 3-game stretch at Las Vegas Ballpark. Behold, young grasshopper, a weekend of doubling on 11, no matter the dealer's hand, and putting it all on black. These two teams were made for a city such as this.
Loco Beach, the Party Animals. That's the end of the sentence. Las Vegas was made for these two teams, and the city's already been such a wonderful host. We've had ourselves a weekend already, and it isn't even Friday yet. We're set for good Bananaball and set for a good time as long as Drake's not splitting tens.
Now, and both of these teams are coming off of good vibes last weekend. The Party Animals beating the Savannah Bananas and handling them pretty easily on Sunday in Yankee Stadium in front of a sold-out crowd. The Loco Beach Coconuts taking a series against the Texas Tailgaters, who won the Bananaball Open. That's a really good moniker for two teams coming into a weekend season where they feel like below 500, they want to get back in the driver's seat in these league standings.
Well, these were the two teams that missed the Bananaball Open, right? And it was telling that after that off weekend, they both came ready to play. For Loco Beach, it was a 2-1 series win against the Texas Tailgaters that was really highlighted by the big-time comeback on night one. And you mentioned it, for the Party Animals, this is the only team that has shown a proven recipe to sustain success against the Bananas. And I'll tell you what, that is really valuable when you're able to knock down the team off the top of the standings the way that the defending champs are.
You smell that? It smells like Michael Schwartz is down on the sideline. He's got Tanner Allen, the SEC Player of the Year, to talk about the Coconuts, who are blue hot.
I smell pretty good, guys. We are down here. We're in the desert right now. We talk about desert heat so far this season. Tanner Allen, a 2-home run game on Friday, 4 total. We're going to do this interview because we don't like this boring question interviews. Your stats are hot. Hold this mic. I'm going to draw your jersey on your back. But tell me about how you are staying so focused at the plate. What's working right now?
Oh, man, so it's really easy. In pro ball, I did a lot of practice before the game, and I really think about my swing a lot. Right now, I kind of get in the cage. I feel what I want to feel and get out, man. And then another thing is when you got really good hitters like, Jordan Brewer behind you, you're going to get really good pitches to hit because they don't want to put guys on in front of him. So a big shout out to him because he's swinging it too.
Real quick, you started this season. This is like a mess of a shtick to have. You couldn't do something a little cleaner?
I know it takes me about 45 minutes to get it off my back. But no, man, I was just one day I remember I was like, man, I'm from the beach, from Alabama. I always wear a cowboy hat at the beach, and you know what? I never wear a shirt, but somebody's got to know my number and who I play for, so we might as well just use hot black, draw it on my back. How about that?
Hey, I like that. And by the way, Tanner told me that when the vibes are like this, he can play shirtless. That's when he does his best. You know what you're doing here. It's the bananaball antics that really help it. Hey, guys, how does he look? Peyton, how does he look? Peyton, how'd I do, okay?
Yeah, that's not bad for a third grader, honestly. That's pretty. Oh, you drew that?
Well, yeah. Colin. All right, back up to you guys.
Just end it, Michael. That was a lot. Nicely done. An effort was made, at least.
Oh my goodness, Peyton said that's good for a third grader. Really good for a low-budget movie, my friend.
Tell you what, AJ, as much fun as we've had before the show, now getting into the broadcast, this is not new territory for the Party Animals. Their very first time headlining a game on the road was in Las Vegas in 2024. No Savannah Bananas in sight. It was the Party Animals and the Firefighters. Let's take you back to that 2-game stretch 2 years ago where the Animals painted Sin City black and pink. It's the entertainment capital of the world, and I'm not sure if this city has ever seen exactly what we got in Las Vegas in 2024. Ultimately a sweep for the Party Animals. Well, I won't bury the lead, but here we go. We'll take a look back. Some old faces doing the church clap for the Animals going into our series. I had a goatee back then.
Man, I wasn't even hand-delivered to Banana Land by a stork at this point. I didn't know you existed in 2024.
I did. I had a goatee. I think I lost that BP top somewhere at a hotel in Des Moines, Iowa. It's the Party Animals in a 1-point-to-1 point game. Savvy base running from Reese Hampton in Las Vegas 2024, and the Kool-Aid Man busting through a wall in Vegas to celebrate. Oh, yeah. And in the top of the ninth, Drew Gillespie with a strikeout. 4-3, the final score. The Party Animals take down the Firefighters. Night 1. Now on to night 2. It's the bottom of the first. Jake Scholes, the first batter of the home team's game for the Animals. He hits a dead center, 412-foot, no doubt, bomb, and gives the Party Animals a 1-0 lead. Then Garrett Delano, some savvy defense. Chase Acup to Jordan Hussein. And Sean Fluke used to hold microphones.
They drink a lot here in Vegas, so this tower is going to be absolutely unbelievable. Hopefully the wind doesn't knock it down, because we do have some little kids down below. We don't want to get them wet with beer, but anything can happen in Vegas, and whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, folks. So we're going to get this
AJ Sean Fluke would go on to drop a lot of beer on young children throughout the entirety of the night. We had plenty of complaints, and even young Professor was clad in pink, hosting the game for the Animals, and it was that J5. Jordan Hussein, the current Texas tailgater, with a great play at third base. 6-2 the final score. The Party Animals on top of the Firefighters. They would sweep Las Vegas 2024, and now you see 2026 tonight, live, where the sport as a whole has come so far since 2 seasons ago. Now we have a whole league. We have have 3 new teams that didn't exist on those nights on that weekend. And here are the standings in the Bananaball Championship League.
Yeah, you take a look at the standings. Loco Beach again. When you look further enough in your heart, you don't see those 8 losses, but you do see a team regardless that's above that red equator line. Season ends today. Loco Beach is in the dance, and they're looking to keep that hot hand rolling. Mark Caracco said pregame today, it's all about continuing to win series. If you go 2-1 through every series in the rest of the year, you're gonna make the playoffs. The Party Animals, similar mindset. After being swept by the Coconuts in their first go-around in the Carolinas, the PAs get a chance now in a full 3-game set to get things back. It goes without saying, Drake, the winner of this series will be above that red line and in pole position to make the playoffs early.
And it was those Loco Beach Coconuts last weekend who were unstoppable against the Texas Tailgaters. Even when the Tailgaters pitching was throwing well, the Coconuts had answers.
And how about it from Brett Carson on night 1 against his former team in the 9th inning, extends things with 2 outs, and it brought up the man we heard from earlier with Michael Schwartz in his 3rd grade performance. Tanner Allen, 2 home runs on Friday night. This the biggest of the year to this point for Loco Beach. Down to their final out, backs to the wall. TA, his 5th RBI in the ball game, able to secure a night 1 win for Loco Beach in style. That's Peter the Parrot on his arm, by the way.
Yeah, I was blown away by Brett Sanchez. 10 strikeouts for the Texas Tailgaters in a loss against the Loco Beach Coconuts. There was just no stopping the guys in teal blue.
There really wasn't. CJ Williams continues to prove why he's the baddest man in the sport. Came in, shut things down, and that he's the kind of guy, Drake, he's not only going to shut the door, but he's going to look you in the face and say, I just closed that door in your face.
Yeah, it's that kind of moxie that I thought would have made CJ Williams the draft a great party animal. And with the Loco Beach Coconuts, he's wearing that swagger throughout this season. He's a difference maker, a catalyst. You'll see him tonight.
And on the offensive side of things, this is a Loco Beach team that leads the BBCL in hits. In their inaugural season, there has been no one better at hitting the yellow banana ball than this group. And they've also been getting tricky. Peyton Chatanier with his first trick play in outfield grass. It actually was a double trick play that helped Loco Beach to the first ever equalizer point against the Texas Tailgaters. They had never sacrificed one in the regular season, but Loco Beach was able to find that success in what was another highly tested battle between these two in the penultimate game of the series.
And you saw Joe Filomeno a second ago. He'll see tonight. Jordan Brewer with an RBI here, who you'll also see tonight. The stars of last weekend's series all starting or competing in today's ball game.
And I think it really speaks to where the Bananaball Championship League is as a whole when you look at all that pro experience between Joe Filomeno, Eric Gosberg, Zach Smith, who closed out the 7-3 dominating win. This is a Loco Beach team that won the first 2 games of the weekend. They dropped the finale, but it is because of the likes of Dane Tofflin, Ben Parker, and Tanner Allen that this group was able to put together the successful weekend they were. I should say, you know, top 5 hitters in BBCL, that feels a little subjective. These are the top 5 hit leaders.
Yep. So you see the numbers at the bottom of your screen. Those are the hits for each of these players. So the top 5 players in hits are the leaderboard of the Bananaball Championship League. A couple of firefighters, but a whole lot of that teal. Dane Tofflin, Ben Parker, Tanner Allen, each with 20+ hits this season. The Coconuts are unstoppable offensively. As for the Party Animals, they were unstoppable on Sunday against the best team in the league, the Savannah Bananas. I had to kind of choke through that one. Let's take you back to the today game where Jake Skoll, who's still dealing with some hamstring issues, goes double off the wall and starts the game hot for the Animals. Immediately they're on the board in front of 40,000 in the Bronx. Now, a lot of those folks showed up to see the Savannah Bananas win. That was the expectation of the Bananas. Of course they're going to win. But the offense, the defense, Brett Helton getting strikeouts even early. And that's where the Party Animals have struggled early in games. Early, the tone was set by the black and pink.
Yeah, it was safe to say really from the get-go that X was going to give it to you because Jake Skoll got things started, and really from there it was a plate party that everyone was invited to. TJ Reeves, left field. I mean, there was never a doubt. The Party Animals jumped on top of the Bananas and put it in cruise control to a dominant victory, buzzer to buzzer at that.
Yeah, absolutely. TJ Reeves, his first home run in his Bananaball career. The rookie did it in the Bronx at Yankee Stadium. And Jake Lialios painted all over the series, both in entertainment and on the mound. And can we buy a little help from our friends? Yes, we can. That guy giving the Party Animals an out in the middle of the game. And Russell Wilson even stepped to the plate for the Savannah Bananas, former Texas Rangers farmhand. He tried his hand at least for a second, and he grounds out. Jake Lialios getting the out thanks to Jason Swan, and Yeah, it just kept getting worse for the Savannah Bananas. They couldn't find anything. After they'd won the game in showdowns on Friday, the final game of the series was Sunday in a 2-game series, and this Sunday matinee, all animals.
Baber showed that there's a new definition of pouring it on. It doesn't just have to be chugging beers. It can also be an offensive explosion. There's a reason this Party Animals team won the championship a season ago, and they brought back so much of that talent to this year's squad. You felt like it was a matter of time before things got going, and this guy's one of the biggest storylines of them all. Taking over Drew Gillespie's role as the starter. A pistol squat for the win?
Yeah.
I mean, what can't Porter do?
We only played 8 innings, so every run that was scored in the 8th, that being the final inning, counted as a point. The Party Animals win the game 7-1, and now those two red-hot teams, the Party Animals and the Coconuts, meet tonight in Las Vegas. To win the game, let's start with the black and pink. Hit on 16 against a 10. The dealer's always got a queen. The dealer's gonna flip a king in there, and then you should have hit. The Animals won the 2025 Bananaball Championship. Play bold. You gotta play bold. You play your odds, sure, but on a 16, don't get cold feet. Hit. Double hard on an 11. I don't care if the dealer has a 10. I don't care if the dealer has an ace. I don't care what the dealer has. You're gonna double. This team's last in slugging, 425. Swing hard, even when it doesn't make a ton of sense. Swing hard. The Party Animals need some more power.
I like that mentality. I don't care who's at the plate. You need to fill the zone for Loco Beach. They have issued the most ball four sprints in the Bananaball Championship League. That is a big part of those 8 losses, but you look at bat to ball, that is where Loco Beach has been the most successful team in the league this season. The Coconuts have more hits than anyone else in Bananaball. It's come from a lineup that's led by the likes of Ben Parker, Dane Toughlin, Tanner Allen. You know it's a plate party anytime this crew pulls up to a ballpark. It's a matter of carrying yourself like that at the dish and just putting the barrel out there, putting the ball in play. Good things continue to happen for Loco Beach when that's the mantra.
Those are the keys to the game for both teams that you will see tonight. And we're going to play a different game than the sport of baseball that you're used to. For those who are new to Bananaball, here's my boss, Jesse Cole, on the rules of this game.
Bananaball is the fastest and most entertaining show in sports. And the 11 rules guarantee the most fans-first experiences every second.
Unbelievable! Welcome to the Bananaball Championship League!
Rule number 1, win the inning, win the point. The team that scores the most runs in an inning wins the point.
It's a walk-off winner to the deepest part of the field! Oh my goodness!
With the equalizer point, trick plays provide the away team an opportunity to earn a point going into the final inning. And in the final inning, every run counts as a point. Rule number 2, Bananaball has a 2-hour time limit, guaranteeing that every game is fast-paced and action-packed. Rule number 3, no stepping out of the batter's box. If you do, it will result in a strike.
Max stepped out of the box, and because he stepped out of the box, that's it.
Rule number 4, no bunting, because bunting sucks. If you bunt, you'll be thrown out of the game. Rule number 5, batters can steal first base.
Ball 3, Gideon taking off for first, throw from Leroy in time!
Rule number 6, there's no walks. Walks are ball 4 sprints. The batter can advance as far as they want until every position player touches the ball.
Those defenders have touched the Bananaball. It is a 4-base sprint to open up the ball game.
Rule number 7, no mound visits. Nope. Rule number 8, foul balls caught by a fan count as an out.
Oh, they caught it! They did! They caught it on the third point! We're going to showdowns!
Rule number 9, the showdowns. In showdowns, the best of the best face off in the biggest moment. One hitter versus one pitcher with one fielder behind him. And the hitter has to score.
Deep to right center. See you later.
Rule number 10, the Bananaball Challenge rule gives the coaches and you, the fans, a chance to impact a call on the field. Rule number 11, the golden batter. Once a game, each team can give any player an at-bat regardless of the lineup. This offers the biggest matchups on the biggest stage.
Big on big.
Gamer, it's gone! It's gone! It's gone! Get out of here, ball! That thing had a family!
And those are the rules of Bananaball.
Ladies and gentlemen, now you know the rules of Bananaball. AJ, those are the rules of Banana Ball. And down on the field, I think we're going to exercise the final rule. That is the golden batter. The party animals electing a young tyke to display the rules' effect on our sport.
Las Vegas, welcome to the plate, your golden batter, Leoncio! Leoncio rips off the helmet to reveal an epic mullet as he steps up to the plate, looking to hit a home run for the party animals against these Loco Beach coconuts. He strides up to the plate. He carefully chooses which batter box he wants. Here comes the first pitch from Coconuts' Kyle Perry. The pitch, a swing and a miss at a pitch behind him. The pressure may be getting to him, folks. The golden batter is not for the weak.
Yeah.
With an assist from the umpire, he steps back into the batter's box, fearless as ever. He swings and misses at the 0-1 pitch. He's now down to his last strike. But what's this? Party animals. Marty has taken the field. He's put a tee on the field, and he's gassed out the coconuts. That's a spicy meatball. And now it's waiting on a tee, and it's drilled up the middle. They're making sandcastles on the mound. I've never seen anything like it. The ball has still not been fielded. The throw to first is wide. He's safe at first. But he wants more. The golden batter is heading to second. The throw is not going to be in time. He's safe again at second. But he's going to third. Some sort of a flea flicker has been put into place. They can't get him to third either. Leoncio's coming home. It's going to be a play at the plate, but he's safe. Home run for Leoncio, your golden batter.
Fans, the sound of the bell means it is time for the...
I promise, AJ, that never gets old. Little kid, home run, rounding first, all the way to a four-bagger.
I learned not to trust you years ago. Well, the second you told me you wouldn't click buttons and everything started glitching, I woke up to color bars, Drake.
Oops, my bad. Sometimes I press things in the press box. That's why it's called the press box. Hey, look, these two guys, they want to avoid the fate that our home run hitter attacked the coconuts with. I mean, Garrett Delano is a guy who's still trying to settle into this sport. He was better in Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. He's starting to get the feel of it. Drake Fontenot on the other side. You see the hit totals for both of these guys. They're getting knocked around a little bit.
Drake Fontenot was the first pick in this team's history. When you run a card in the way Mark Crocco did with that twinkle in his eye, you've got to be the ace. You've got to be the ace.
Yes.
Drake Fontenot has stepped into that role, but it's been an up and down campaign, admittedly. It has been a roller coaster ride for Drake Fontenot. Up and down, up and down. I think this is where he's going to find himself at home. Drake Fontenot has been feeling his pitches more and more, better and better as the year's gone on. Those ball four sprints, over half of them came in his first two outings. He's done a much better job with location, and these are two guys that are expected to be the faces of their staffs.
Yeah.
They've got to start acting like it here in this one.
College baseball, you have your Friday guy. Major League Baseball, you have your opening day guy. You got your Game 7 World Series guy. That's Garrett Delano and Drake Fontenot for these two teams. They'll square off night one in Las Vegas. And now that our Bananaball Championship League is into these weekends of 3-game stretches, the way that coaches handle their pitchers is going to look a little bit different. This is the Party Animals' first 3-game weekend of the year. As for the Animals, when it comes to the position players. Chase Acuff, he was born in Nevada. It's not real, he wasn't actually, but he might as well have been. He was incredible in 2024 here. 11 trick plays in Vegas, 5 in Reno, 24 trick plays, which is tied the top 5 of the Bananaball Championship League. It leads the Party Animals. Oh, and he's played 2 less games than some of the league leaders. Chase Acuff's been unstoppable.
I mean, you know I've got to put a little bit of a Loco Beach spin on things. Chase,
why not? Yeah,
had his way in Nevada, but shockingly, the Party Animals really have not. They're 6-11 in this state, and it's one that they would like to call home. You know, you felt it last night. Me and Drake went to the Golden Knights game. When the Party Animals came up, everyone was going nuts. They knew who this team was. This city loves this brand. They've got to try to back it with some wins here. Chase Acuff with a big part of multiple of the victories, and he's a longtime Party Animal who's found success here in Sin City.
Yes, he has. The team will count on him tonight in Las Vegas in an attempt to take down the Loco Beach Coconuts. In the meantime, these players have stormed the field.
All right, Zoe, here's how it's going to work. Whatever you do, this whole sold-out stadium is going to do. Are you ready? Yeah! Let's go! Starting with some claps. Okay, we got some flair over here. Disco, who taught you that? What is this, Pulp Fiction? Scuba. Not the jumping jack. And some more claps. Zoe, this whole crowd is cheering for you. Vegas, give it up one more time for your fan warm-up leader, Zoe.
Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, and partiers from around the world. Tonight, you and thousands of your friends here live, and thousands more watching at home, have gathered here to witness something beyond your wildest imaginations. From 6th Street to Bourbon Street, from Tampa Bay to Broadway, party people come from across the globe to witness. This is not baseball. This is the Rage Cage, where the wildest, craziest, sexiest players step into the gauntlet. This is a game of the fans, by the fans, and for the fans. But this is not your granddad's pastime. This is not just another night at the ballpark. This game is baseball by birth, fruit by name, and an absolute worldwide phenomenon by the grace of God, featuring Lil Jon. This is the time for this sold-out crowd here in Las Vegas, Nevada to get on your feet and give me your voices. Because this is the greatest party in sports. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Bananaball.
Now it's time to meet the starting lineup for the Party Animals. Coming from between sections 211 and 212, the center fielder, number 6, Reese Hampton. Coming from the party deck down the first base side, the shortstop, number 11, Chase Acuff. Out in the right field berm, the extra hitter. He wears X. Chase Go! Out in front of the pool, he's a right fielder. Number 3, TJ Reed. Coming from the seats in left field, the first baseman, number 2, Jason Swan. Down the left field line, the designated hitter, rocking 407, Mark Ballard.
This week, a hot new bombshell enters the villa.
Over on the third base dugout, tonight's catcher, number 5, Andy Cosgrove. Sitting on the third base dugout, number 4, Tanner Thomas. Top of the first base dugout, tonight's second baseman, number 9, Dustin Baber. Also on top of the first base dugout, the third baseman, number 8, Bryson Bloomer. Coming from the first base dugout tunnel, tonight's starting pitcher, wearing 777, Garrett Delano. The head coach for the Party Animals is Mike Baba of the bases. He's assisted by Thomas Simshady Simino and Anthony Hayubowen Karamado. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please rise if able. Remove your caps and join us in honoring America with the singing of tonight's national anthem. Please welcome to the field, Crystal Santos.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Las Vegas,
Are you ready? A moment in time, an opportunity of sentience for us to gather in one place with 13,000 people. The walks of life that are represented, the days that were had. Oh, I got off work at 5 o'clock and had to go straight to the ballpark to watch the party. You're damn right you did. This is the moment. A city built for the boys in black and pink. Hand in hand with a logo and a brand so similar in the Loco Beach coconuts. This is bananaball. And when that man slept on his air mattress to believe in something, to believe in a dream, what he created is standing right here in front of you.
That right there, Peter Colada, baby, let's go. That doesn't have you ready to be like the Kool-Aid man in 2024 and rip through an imaginary wall. I don't quite know what will. Loco Beach, the visiting team in this one, they'll be at the plate first against a Party Animals crew that is oh so familiar with Las Vegas. Let's take a look at what the Party Animals bring to the table defensively in this one.
It's a defense led by Chase Acuff. He leads the team in trick plays with 24 this season. You'll notice Reese Hampton, the team leader in trick plays in the outfield of 15 and a clearing omission. No Jake Skoll, who is still nursing a hamstring injury, but will hit tonight for the Animals. Behind the dish, Andy Cosgrove, one of the best arms bananaball we'll see behind the plate. And he will catch from Garrett Delano, 777s. The 6'2", 210-pound right-hander from Callahan, Florida. AJ, this Garrett Delano kid is a genius, real cerebral. Went to Brown before transferring to upgrade his baseball career at Mercer. His fastball will touch 94 miles per hour tonight. He's in his get right, get back era, but is playing a Coconuts team that has ripped him this season. Mark Crocco's squad hitting 500 off Delano. They're 8 for 16.
Yeah, I mean, Delano's first start against Loco Beach was one to forget. There's no other way to put it. This lineup dominated 777s just a few short weeks ago. Ben Parker, Dane Tofflin, Tanner Allen, Ashby Vine, and Gideon Ansel. What do they all have in common? The top 6 bats in this order all are hitting over 300. Then you've got a 10-year professional in Eric Osberg, a 3rd-rounder in Peyton Chatanier, Brett Carson, who played hero against the Tailgaters last weekend, and the team's trick play leader, the Salamander, batting 10th. Pound for pound, this is the best lineup in the league, and they're facing off against a guy who's certainly got the brains to get it done in Garrett Delano. We've got to see if he's got the bronze. He's got to flex those guns after struggling against the Beach in his first go-around against the squad.
Are you sure Dane Tofflin wants to play today? He really doesn't have to. We don't need him to. In the meantime, AJ Kirsch is on the field. Let's get this thing rolling.
Panda, my thoughts exactly. Las Vegas, the moment you have been waiting for has arrived. It is time to kick off the greatest party in sports. We're going to count it down. And instead of 0, I need each and every one of you to yell, "Start the party" as loud as you can. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Showtime!
It's showtime in the entertainment capital of the world, Las Vegas, Nevada. And Las Vegas Ballpark plays host. Drake Toll alongside AJ Swiatek, and it's the Bananaball Championship League, Garrett Delano and Ben Parker. Let's play Bananaball in Vegas.
It's a real brainy matchup. Parker went to William and Mary. And when you look at Ben Parker, I mean, the first thing you think of is he's got to be so smart.
Correct. A lot of brains in them biceps. Mountain View, California kid, not too far away from his hometown. You mentioned attended college at William & Mary on the East Coast, now right back here in Vegas. His side of the country. He's worked 9 ball 4 sprints in his 66 plate appearances. He wants one here. Delano's there with a 3-1. An early payoff pitch from Sevens. Swan giving chase in foul territory. No dice.
This is why Ben Parker is so special in the leadoff spot. He immediately gives the guys behind him so many looks at the starter. Pumps works deep ABs with the best of them, and now a guy like Dane Tofflin has already got to see 6 offerings before facing Delano.
The 7th pitch incoming. Not only does Ben Parker get to see 7, the whole team does. 3-2 again. Parker up the middle. Makes Delano pay. The Coconuts now 9 for 17 against Delano this season.
I mean, Ben Parker is looking unstoppable. Nearly 33% into the season. I have yet to see someone who can stop this immovable object. Ben Parker is simply different. You see it in the frame and also the quick bat speed right through the teeth of the defense. Loco Beach starts things off with a knock.
You go from a guy batting .412 to a guy batting .396. Not much of a drop-off for Dane Tofflin. 14-game hit streak for Tofflin. And Dane sends a ball into the parking lot. It lands harmlessly next to a white Nissan Maxima. Looks like Arkansas license plates. That's about a 21-hour drive, give or take. Trey Hudson behind home plate tonight. Correctly does not give Garrett Delano the call. You saw Tofflin's OPS over 1,000 so far this season.
Just testy waters for Delano. Parker's the fastest guy on the team. He's on at first. Anything getting through could score a run.
Tofflin has worked the count full.
Parker scored 3 of his runs this season on ball 4 sprints from first base, so you have to keep an eye there.
Delano must find the zone. Foul ball right side away from Jason Swan.
Feels like a bad prank. They're making that guy run a lot of cardio through 2 batters. Most cardio you did yesterday was between the blackjack tables.
And boy, did I lose a lot of money. Double play ball. No, Delano just wants the out at first. Barely got it. High throw to Swan, but there's one down. Delano had to fight through Ben Parker, then Dane Tofflin. Double-digit pitches already.
All in all, that feels like the rare trade that both sides would accept. Loco Beach gets the runner to score in position. Delano finds his first out on his own accord, but he's got to deal with the hottest bat in this lineup right now, Tanner Allen. 5 RBI in Game 1 against the Tailgaters, 7 on the weekend, 2 homers. He looked unstoppable.
He's a Beach kid, Theodore, Alabama. Allen was the SEC Player of the Year, National Player of the Year in 2021.
National champion in 2021.
Mississippi State Bulldog. He sends one to Baber. Dustin Baber between the legs. Baber throws it away. The Loco Beach Coconuts could have a run, and they do.
Off to the races. Let's go Loco, baby. It takes almost no time for the Coconuts to get on the board in Sin City. Tanner Allen hustled down the line. Ben Parker in to score. And now they get to hit a dance for the cherry on top of the best cupcake you've ever had. Tsunami.
I get it. Because of water.
Yes, Drake. You got to start mixing some of those in.
My body is emaciated. My nervous system has given up. And I have been in Las Vegas merely 28 hours.
But how about this? Tanner Allen, Ben Parker, they didn't give up at all on the bases. That's an effort run and an effort extra base from Tanner Allen.
Trick play missed and then a throwing error for the Party Animals. So not an earn run against the ledger of Garrett Delano. Great pitch. Trey Hudson wouldn't give it to him. But a demoralizing play. 2 defensive snafus for the black and pink. Jordan Brewer, one of the pro bats on this roster. 5-year minor leaguer, former 3rd rounder to the Houston Astros. He was a visitor last season, part of Bananaball's developmental team under Mark Crocco, his current head coach. Through the wickets. Another run is 90 feet away for the Loco Beach Coconuts in Tanner Allen.
And it's clear that when Crocco drafted this team, he had hardware in mind. Tanner Allen, a myriad of awards. Jordan Brewer was the Big Ten Player of the Year, much like Allen was in the SEC. These two have so much experience at the highest level.
Delano, where is that missing?
It's a mature take from Jordan Brewer. That's what experience will do.
I don't understand. Brewer hacks away and fouls it straight back.
Something that I'm trying to understand is why on the Coconuts dugout right now we've got Zach Smith taking the SAT.
Yep.
Bananaball.
Swing and a miss. Delano needed that one. Jordan Brewer goes down via the strikeout. And Delano will do the crab celly. You know, it feels odd to run the crab celly there. It almost feels like there's this awkward air in the stadium as the Party Animals have not looked clean in the top of the first. But they need that. They need to play more loose. This team is incredibly too tight. Bonk. Foul ball out of the reach of the fans. In Bananaball, the fan catches a foul ball cleanly. It's counted as an out. One of the 11 unique rules of our sport that separate this contest from the game of baseball. Ashby Vining, big hack. He wanted the fences.
Still looking for that first long ball this season. Vining's been enjoying lots of slushies this week.
Vining on the infield. Swan, Baber communicating. Who's got it? It's Dustin Baber. That's 3 outs in the inning. A man stranded at third, but not before the Coconuts strike first.
Between the slushies and chalupas, Ashby Vining's got a lot of power in those guns, but he used it all to send that ball to the moon. That came back down in the infield after hanging him for a country mile. It brings his squad to the field where things have gone swimmingly as the season has rolled forward. This is the best right side of the infield in Bananaball. Sal Jacobo, Jordan Brewer, both top 5 in the league in trick plays. Then you've got Peyton Chatanier with a casual 20 at short. Ben Parker, the newest member of the Backflip Club, hits him with ease in center field. This defense is so much fun to watch. Gideon Antle, one of the best arms in the league out and right. That's without mentioning a guy like Tanner Allen, who does what he does in left field. Top to bottom, this is a dangerous defense, and Drake Fontenot's got to feel really lucky on the hill to have this kind of supporting cast for his Broadway debut. Drake Fontenot on the hill for another start. He's a guy who's shown an innate ability to eat innings with 2 pitches that just cut away from one another. Fontenot throws 2 pitches. It's a 2-seamer, it's a slider. Fontenot, 15 2/3 this season with those 2 offerings, 5.7 for the ERA. He proved, though, what he can do throughout the entirety of his playing career into his 2 starts with the visitors. This is a guy who simply shoves. He throws fuzz on the mound, and it's up to the Party Animals to find a way to get to the Coconuts' first draft pick in franchise history.
You said this earlier, that Fontenot is the ace. He was the first overall draft pick. The first draft pick, I should say, for the Coconuts. He's got to deliver like it. The Party Animals are hitting .471 off of him, 8 for 17 because of guys like that. Reese Hampton, Chase Acup behind him, Jake Skoll. Now, no one outside of Hampton is guaranteed an AB here. I should say no one outside of Acup's guaranteed an AB here. The Party Animals, with 2 big swings of the bat, could walk off the inning. That's a unique piece of the sport of Bananaball. Every inning counts as a point. So while the Loco Beach Coconuts have a run on the board, they don't have that elusive point. You see Jake Skoll hit bats in the 3-hole on your screen. Reese Hampton steps into the left-handed batter's box, and the Party Animals offense is underway here in Las Vegas. Hampton, a kid out of Charlotte, former 12th rounder to the Detroit Tigers.
Drake, if I may, I'm really worried for the Party Animals. That is exactly where Drake Fontenot needs to live, with that slider all night.
Hampton fouled straight back and leaves the complex.
You know, with a pitcher, sometimes 3 pitches in, you can just tell if they have it or they don't. This feels like a Drake kind of night, and I'm not talking Drake Toll.
It feels like a Drake Toll kind of night, too. This could be my evening at the tables. Hampton, well struck foul.
6'3", 205,
Hampton, on a 2-strike offering from Fontenot, fights it off. Left side, fans have a shot, they can't come up with it.
Bring a glove.
Both of these pitchers, Garrett Delano to start the game against Ben Parker and Dane Tofflin, having to go deep into ABs because of how practiced these early hitters are in both lineups. Reese Hampton is giving Drake Fontenot a taste of that.
Yeah, this is a great fight being forged by the leadoff guy, Reese Hampton. He's giving his guys a chance to see Fontenot's 2-pitch mix. He has a curveball, but he won't start mixing that in until it's second time through the order. So these guys are getting mighty familiar with the combo.
Hampton, left field, Tanner Allen, speedy, in foul territory, diving catch, TA.
Oh yeah, tarps off, ball secured. Tanner Allen covering all sorts of ground. Got it beyond the chalk line for out number 1. That's how you help your pitcher out and keep your chest clean from the dirt in the process.
With the Animals still trailing by a run here in the first, Hampton gives way to Chase Acuff. Chosen, as he's called. Given the nickname by Reginald Horton. Acuff's been the most dangerous hitter on the team for the Party Animals in 2026, slashing .383, .420, nice, and .511.
Nice.
Acuff, left side. What a stop! The throw from his knees! It's away, and that's very likely an infield hit for Acuff as Tofflin could not make the play.
Certainly an infield single. Well earned at that. Chase Acuff put a nice swing on it. Really miraculous that Big Timber was not only able to get to that, but have a real shot to get the runner. It brought Brewer up the line. It's a 1-out single that gets the inning tying run aboard, brings the winning run to the plate, and this is who you want in this spot, the reigning MVP, Jake Skoll.
First inning of 2024, Las Vegas, Nevada. Party Animals firefighters, Jake Skoll, walk-off home run. He was the leadoff hitter that night, gave the Party Animals a point in the contest. Can he replicate it here? Skoll, the MVP in 2025 in Bananaball. Led the tour in home runs. This year he has a pair of them in his 59 plate appearances. He's working at about 85–90% with that hamstring, so you won't see him in the field, but even still, such a power at the plate, you can't go a night without him.
He's really on a very short list of players that, regardless of what's going on, if he says he's okay to go, you cannot take him out.
Absolutely, absolutely. Oh my goodness. Let's see a replay of that if we can from the center field angle as well. Drake Fontenot gets him via the strikeout, and Skoll did not like it. He was incensed.
Well, he should. It's middle. Drake Fontenot? Drake Fonte, yes. Sorry, Jake Skoll. MVP back to the dugout. Coconuts an out away from securing a point in the first inning of the weekend.
Fontenot painted it. That's a really good pitch from Drake Fontenot.
And it's rare that a guy with the feel for the strike zone of Jake Skoll is that adamant.
That's what
you know what's decided.
I trust Jake Skoll, so I got to see that again. And at second look, that's a strike. Jason, TJ Reeves up the middle. Single for Reeves, who was red hot in the Bronx. 28 plate appearances now for Reeves. And he's batting over .440. Is that good?
Jason.
You ever seen the Halloween movies? Is that Freddy Krueger?
Right over my head, Drake.
Yeah, you're 20 or 19. You're 19?
Hey.
Jason Swan at the plate. Is it Freddy Krueger? What's the Halloween? The mask. There's a guy in the crowd with the mask on. Jarring.
Jason.
Yeah. Swanee, left side. Top foot at first, in time. The Loco Beach Coconuts lead at 1-0. AJ, the boys in teal strike first.
Cha-ching, you can take that ticket straight to the ATM station. Loco Beach, not a problem. 1-0 lead. Drake Fontenot rolling on the hill. The boys in teal and orange on top by 1-1. And Drake, we're in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
I mean, would it be Las Vegas without a party animal parlay?
Let's do some banana ball bingo. Just kidding. It's the Party Animals parlay. Tonight, I think Garrett Delano in this outing will throw at least one inning under 3 minutes. Give me the under on his shortest inning pitched, fastest inning pitched tonight at -110. Jason Swan, a ball for a sprint. Did not work one there, but tonight he'll have at least one, -150. Chase Acuff, 2.5 trick plays. Give me the over at +110. And the Party Animals money line -115 for plus 1,149 odds.
You think I could text Lance to get that action in?
No, well, we're going legal name here, huh? We're going legal name. Interestingly formatted parlay, but I think everybody gets the gist of what we're going for here. This is the third ever Party Animals parlay in Las Vegas after the Black and Pink swept the Firefighters last season. Make it 2 years ago, 2024, but the last time they were in this venue. And tonight is shaped up to be perfect. That night was 109 degrees out west. Tonight, 81 on the dot, and this crowd is full, packed.
Drake, I've recently had my definition of beauty redefined, in my life.
Gideon Antle?
His spray chart fits that definition. He hits over 50% of
So not Gideon Antle physically, Gideon Antle's spray chart.
Why not both?
I'm just clarifying.
Okay, fine, yeah, it's just the spray chart. Now, Gideon, you're beautiful, but I mean, his spray chart is a thing of beauty. Those are two different things. Just rakes to center.
Antle. He fires one into the seats. It's a 1-2. Delano has an out on the first batter. He faces in the second inning, and a trick play for Jason Swan, donning the Las Vegas A's cap.
First trick play of the evening gives me a chance to remind fans that the equalizer point is new this season.
Yep.
So that's big for the Party Animals. They look to defend it because in bananaball, if a visiting team has more trick plays through 8 innings than the home team, they secure an extra point.
Say hello to Eric Osberg and hello to all of you that are watching live on YouTube right now on BTV. Osberg left side. Bloomer, foul territory. Trick play opportunity, pop it up. Hey, there's 2. Count it for Bloomer and Chase Acuff.
Big to get a 3-0 trick play advantage that early.
Yeah.
Good field from a guy who's got a lot of experience in the sport. Bryson Bloomer knew he had backup. Who else would it be but Acuff? The left side of the infield always on the same page. Helped themselves to out 2 and trick plays 2 and 3.
Peyton Chatagnier at the dish. Still trying to catch it. That groove at home plate. He's hitting 156 this season. A defensive force at shortstop. The Ole Miss Rebel and TCU Horned Frog. He is ahead 2-1. Chatagnier. That'll get you right. Single up the crotch.
Look at him at first base. He's on his hands and knees, thanking the sky. And sometimes it feels that way. I'll be honest with you, Drake. I think everyone involved with Loco Beach has been shocked to see the slow start Chatagnier's been out to.
Yeah.
Because what he did in his collegiate playing experience really showed and spoke for itself. And it's been a tough struggle for him. He told me he feels like he's been doing everything possible. The ball's just been finding gloves. Well, this time it finds the middle, and we go down to the field.
Danae Benitez.
Come on, Danae. She looked me in the eyes with so much fire, and she told me this is the weekend where she gets her first hit.
She's become one of the faces of the Coconuts. She faces Garrett Delano.
I've learned to believe anything that comes out of Danae's mouth, by the way. So she said she's getting a hit, it's happening.
Benitez fouled back out of the venue. We're running out of banana balls already tonight. She's down 0-2. Again, Delano's fastball runs you as high as 94 miles an hour.
Come on, Nene.
The Las Vegas native fights one off.
The Coconut Queen. I'm really bad at keeping secrets. If you guys are interested this weekend, she's got a sweet walk-up coming tomorrow. That's all I'll say.
Benitez, left side. Danae Benitez. That is a base hit. Her first in the Bananaball Championship League for the Loco Beach Coconuts, and it happens in her hometown of Las Vegas.
Yes! Homecoming for Danae Benitez. When she talks, you listen. Danae looked me in the eyes. She said, I am getting a hit this weekend. She does it in her very first plate appearance. It's a single and herstory for Danae Benitez and the Loco Beach Coconuts. Yes!
If he strikes out, there's going to be something special from Dunkin' Donuts heading your way.
Sal Jacobo to the plate. The Dunkin' Donuts batter of the night. And let's take a look back just seconds ago. Danae Benitez legging it out. So deep in the hole, that was a hit all the way. And incredibly fired up to do it in front of her home crowd and family.
She has a massive conglomerate at this game who has been waiting for this. Danae is a native of Las Vegas. You just can't write some stories any better.
Danae Benitez. An incredibly important name to the Loco Beach Coconuts. An incredibly important name to the sport of banana ball. Put her team in a great spot here in the second. But Sal Jacobo, the former party animal, goes down swinging. And Las Vegas wins free donuts.
Garrett Delano just made a lot of fans happy. A lot of wives, maybe not so much. Everyone's putting on weight. It's Las Vegas. Why not? I like free donuts. I also love what I'm seeing on the field. Because how can you not love babies racing one another?
Field, it is now time for a time-tested Bananaball Classic World's Slowest Race. We've got 7 competitors standing by: Parker, Elias, Archer, Kai, Vivian, Riley, and Marceline. Parents, when I give you the ready, set, go, you're gonna place these young competitors on the grass, work your way around the finish line. The first baby to break that tape will win World's Slowest Race. Las Vegas, are you ready? Let's do it. Ready, set, go! World's Slowest Race is underway. What are you looking at me for?
And they're off.
Already living up to its name.
7 of Las Vegas' fastest sit idle in protest. A race that is a mockery to their talent and skill. But one brave soul, one knee forward. The babes, crying, crawling, the speed on the very weekend of the Kentucky Derby. Crawl, greatness, it bows to you, child. This was never close. It is over. And that lump of sentient beauty has done it in record fashion.
Buzzer to buzzer win, typically not exciting. In the world's slowest race, however, that doesn't fire you up. What does? Love to see it. start to finish. One baby had the eyes on the prize. What's the prize?
Full body chills, that's what.
I don't know that I'd want that, but that baby did.
Drake. No, you.
No. No, you, Drake.
No, you.
No.
All the way turned up. Mikey Ballard versus Drake Fontenot.
Why 407?
Area code, idiot.
Which one?
Lake Mary, Florida. Now what, huh? Read a book. It's a good pitch. If you are just joining us, Drake Toll alongside AJ Swiatek, who has become my best friend here in Las Vegas, by the way. I've slowly but surely taught him the rules of blackjack as a proper influence in bananaball. And we say hello to you after many of you are joining us after the Savannah Bananas fell to the Texas Tailgaters. Blowout fashion in Navasota, Texas. 1,000 people watching at a high school baseball stadium. Incredible for the Bananaball Championship League. Incredible for the Texas Tailgaters. Ballard! Belted to left. Tanner Allen, I'm not sure what path that was. Mikey Ballard stays hot. He's got a double.
That makes this a pressure cooker for Drake Fontenot. A swing like that immediately puts so much pressure on a visiting team because now Fontenot can't walk a batter. If you issue a ball four sprint, this game is tied. That's the kind of situation that he put himself in with a pitch over the zone that Ballard took full advantage of. Now you get the Love Island contestant turned banana baller, Andy Cosgrove at the plate.
Watching that replay too, TA, about the only path he had.
It's just a really well struck.
There's just nothing. There's nobody's getting to that. Mikey Ballard earned the double. Cosgrove. Fans could not catch it. Andy with a hit off of stilts last weekend. Finally got him back into a groove. He's hitting 195 right now. But last year's Rookie of the Year is just waiting to catch on. He continues to hit the ball hard. And if you do that, good things happen.
If this pitch misses the zone, the Party Animals win the inning. Same goes for this pitch.
Payoff. With nobody down and a man at second base. That's the inning-winning point. Cosgrove, left field. Cosgrove, foul.
Man, that thing hooked at the last second. Tried to tightrope walk the line all the way down the left. Just barely fouled.
He's hitting the ball hard. Cosgrove. This one's not nearly as deep. Multiple coconuts converging. It is Tanner Allen with the out. One down.
For a second, that one looked like it could have been a Texas leaguer stalling up in a Bermuda Triangle. Instead, Tanner Allen, good communication. That's experience right there. A group that is officially gelled, playing 14 games together under their belts. It shows on a play like that. Early in the season, that might find the grass. Now it doesn't because those three were all on the same page.
Tanner Thomas, 3 for 5 with a home run in Las Vegas in 2024. In his career, 6 for 11 in the state of Nevada. Thomas does it again. He loves this place, and he loves tying the ball game. Mikey Ballard scores. Thomas walks it off. It's 1-1 in Las Vegas.
Party Animals faithful swiping right on that one from Tanner Tinder Thomas. It's an even game through ones. The PAs have plenty of reason to dance after that one was just smashed up the gut of the defense. There was never a chance for a play at home.
Oops. That's my ego boost.
the party animal.
Big guy. Drake, before this broadcast, I witnessed you take a bottle. Was it Advil? Was it Benadryl?
Tylenol.
And you said, I'm turning my brain off.
Listeners of BTV will know that I cannot take Benadryl during a broadcast, or the Hat Man will find me. The Hat Man will knock on the broadcast, on the press box door.
I'm worried about more than the Hat Man. You told me you were turning your brain off. Do you do that often?
Well, I haven't turned it back on yet, so I can't
stop it when I feel it coming on.
Correct.
Good.
It is beautiful Las Vegas. The sun is setting on Las Vegas Ballpark. And Sin City was a wonderful host in 2024. The first location where the Party Animals were the headliner without the Savannah Bananas on the road 2 years ago. They feel so at home in this complex, and even more so at home in this city. No matter the casino, no matter the table, no matter the pool with a TV beside it, or even, yes, the Oons Oons Club, the Party Animals shall be found. It's a shame all the coconuts are married.
Well, the Hat Man takes over on the hill. I don't think I'm seeing that because I didn't take Benadryl. Lineup turns over for Ben Parker.
Listen, if
he's single, ladies, gentlemen,
if Garrett Delano,
boys and girls,
is your Hat Man, that's a scary Hat Man, dog. That guy knows jiu-jitsu.
Who's your Hat Man?
He was training with UFC fighters this morning. If that guy knocks on your bedroom door at 3 in the morning after a bottle of Benadryl, you're in trouble. Ben Parker takes it off the bicep. Cosgrove's appealing this. Cos says no, it hit the bat, foul ball. The appeal is denied. See a replay.
Yeah, that hit him on the arm.
I get no swing. There's no bat, no.
Body makes that kind of noise.
Everything's clean there.
When you're built of that much meat, it probably doesn't hurt that bad.
Heard that a time or two.
Don't lick your lips. Oh no. Just moved my chair all the way to the other corner of the press box. Maybe you're the Hat Man.
Double play ball. There's one. There's two and a trick play. And Garrett Delano loves it. Fired up, screaming at Jason Swan going behind the back.
Swanee, I just might make you my baby. What a play over at first base. Mere miles from Bruno Mars Boulevard. Swanee. Beautiful way to close out the double play with un truc play.
Baby. Baby. Behind the back, flip it up, fire over, yeah. A hit by pitch turns into 3 up, 3 down after the ground ball double play. Ground ball, TA retired, and now it's time for a little bananas. Foster, as you see the replay, Dustin Baber, too clean.
Across the United States, there are over 400,000 children and teens in foster care without a permanent home. To raise awareness and support this community, we created Bananas Foster, the official nonprofit of bananaball. Our organization is dedicated to celebrating those in the foster care community while educating and inspiring others to get involved. Tonight, we are celebrating the Gutierrez Reyes family. Marcella was working as a CASA volunteer when she became inspired to begin fostering to help keep siblings together. 2 years ago, Marcella and her partner Daniel became a licensed foster family and have welcomed a sibling pair into their home. Fans, please join us in celebrating this amazing family for making a difference right here in your community.
AJ, it's a moment like this in bananaball. You know, and it's so funny to me, the dichotomy. They call it Sin City, right? But the heart and the soul of this place, I think you and I saw it on display last night, meeting locals at a hockey game. And it's that. That's what this city is. That's who these people are. That moment, it makes you stop. And for a second, appreciate what real people, real human beings are doing to make a difference in the lives of real children. That is incredible.
No notes. You're exactly right, Drake. My favorite part of every bananaball game. More honor shown from the Bananas Foster crew. And it brings the coconut cannonballer back to the hill, Drake Fontenot. Almost worked himself out of a jam the last time through. Now he starts with a fresh slate, but no insurance policy to work with. His coconuts were held at bay in the top of the inning, so the best Fontenot can do is keep this inning knotted at zeros with 3 outs.
He will face Dustin Baber. Baber achieved the world's largest beer chug. Not largest, longest beer chug. Largest would be crazy. Right here in Vegas in 2024. A siphon atop the roof of the complex. One of the many party animals who've enjoyed this place as a second home for the team since 2023. And Baber's ahead 2-0.
I just looked up what the world's largest chug is, and I don't even think you want to know.
Now, Baber, bouncer, left side, firing over as Toplin, yes.
The problem is everyone else out there wants to know.
Correct. Is it similar to that 72-ounce steak that you cut in half?
Maybe 122 beers straight in a multi-hour sitting.
Chugged? Wow. Who's the one pro athlete, the MLB player, who had 90 on one singular flight? George Brett. I think it's George Brett. Dustin Baber could get close.
I think Drake Fontenot could too. This week he was begging to join Baber in his beer chug.
Wow. Bloomer on the infield. Fontenot wants it. Fontenot, help yourself.
Drake's like, come on, man. I'm him. Well, why don't you pop it up then, Drake? We wouldn't mind a trick play there. Loco Beach still doesn't.
Yeah, go behind the back. Do something cool. Do a trick. Do a trick.
Good boy. No, Drake Fontenot's looking really good today. Really, really good. You can tell he's got his stuff out away from getting through this inning scoreless.
Reese Hampton stands in his way. Saw the bat come out of the hands of Bryson Bloomer, too. Hampton. The Loco Beach Coconuts have a man there. It's Ben Parker. Pumps. Retires Hamp. A clean third for both of these teams, ultimately. And we go to the fourth, still knotted up at a point apiece.
Really fast inning for Drake Fontenot as well. Efficiency on the hill. We're going to go down to the field because we need to check in on the status of the SAT.
Fans, for the last hour and a half, the Coconuts' very own pitcher, Zach Smith, has been taking the SAT. And now it is time to check in with him. Zach, how are you feeling? How's your brain doing? He's struggling right now. Zach, how long has it been since you were in high school?
10 years, 10, 11 years, maybe 9, 10, I don't know.
We're off to a hot start. Do you remember the score you got last time you took the SAT?
I think I got a 1600 last time.
Oh, okay. Do you remember what your worst subject
That's a perfect
was?
score. He did not.
English or writing?
Live television.
Both.
Apparently.
All right, do you have a score that you were hoping
Zach,
to get?
you can't have your phone on the desk during
All
the
of them.
SAT, bro. Are we taking this serious?
All right,
or
let's
what?
hear it again for Zach Smith as he finishes up his SAT.
I've been working on that.
All right, so I got some serious problems with that. Number one, electronics everywhere, illegal, can't do it. Number two, he definitely did not ever get a 1600 on his SAT. That's a perfect score. We would have heard about that by now. And number three, did CJ get shorter?
I've got him at 5'2" today. And you can't talk to a dude during the exam, CJ.
He was wearing an Apple Watch, too. I'm reading, I see right through this. I see right through this.
We're reading between the lines.
A great PBS show. You're too young, but that's okay. Jordan Brewer takes high. Garrett Delano back out for his 4th inning of work. Triple sevens in the Daisy Dukes. He got a shout out this week from one Pat McAfee on the Pat McAfee Show.
Thank you.
Apropos, how well named. Brewer, foul.
It's really been the Jordan Brewer show this season. Brewer, big-time home runs and big-time moments. He wants to get the line moving here early in the 4th. Loco Beach hasn't scored since that inaugural frame.
Brewer into right field. Coming in is Jake Skull, and Dustin Baber goes behind the back. Trick plays galore for the black and pink. And Loco Beach has yet to even register one.
Crazy to say this in the top of the 4th inning, but it feels like the equalizer points are out of reach.
Yep.
It's 7-0 advantage for the defending champs. They're flaunting that veteran experience at this point. Babers makes it look easy.
Now to Ashby Vining. AJ, here's what I don't like. It takes till the 7 hole in this Loco Beach lineup until you find a guy batting less than 300. The first 6 hitters in this lineup batting 300 or better.
That's funny because I really like that.
Kill it with fire. Vining, another one of those guys on this Loco Beach roster that played for a couple of weeks under Mark Crocco as a visitor last year, Bananaball's developmental team. Crocco got his guy in Ashby Vining. He fits the mold perfectly. Vining! On cue! Leave the yard!
Ashby Vining, a rainmaker! Touch them all! That's that chicken chalupa power on full display. The face of the beach has his first yard call of the 2026 World Tour.
And he does it against the 2025 Tour Championship MVP, Garrett Delano. He limbos to home plate.
What can Ashby Vining do? I mean, what can't he do? Probably slushies, eats cooking chalupas, yet he's lost 18 pounds in the last 21 days to prepare for the weigh-in today. He's still got pop. And he used purple shampoo this morning.
Keep that hair blonde, baby.
And keep the ball well out of the yard. I don't even know that that one could be a souvenir. It went so far. I don't think anyone got their hands on it.
That was impressive, very impressive. Gideon Antle, deep center field. Hampton, well shy of the wall, behind the back. Reese Hampton makes it look easy.
Good job getting the train back on the tracks. Briefly on the Ashby Vining topic, though, I mean, at this point, it feels like he is a party animal killer. You saw what he did last year against the visitors, had the walk-off against the party animals in Conway. Now quickly 1 for 2 with the long ball.
I really hate how kind of a person Ashby Vining is. I would love to dislike him, but he's just a great human being.
It's funny because you're not the only one with that sentiment. It's like, man, I want a reason to dislike Ashby Vining, but he's got confidence, he's got swagger, he matches it with a genuine ray of sunshine personality, and now a home run to his name.
Yep. Sat with his wife last night at Circus. Said they were the only ones there. Table games abound. Whatever they wanted to do was at their fingertips. Feels like everybody, both these teams, have made the most of Las Vegas.
That's for sure. And it's only Thursday.
You know, donating to the poor and volunteering at soup kitchens. Oh my, botched ball four sprint defense. This is going to be a four-base ball four sprint. What a fall apart for the Party Animals, and Eric Ostberg scores on a would-be walk. Welcome to Bananaball.
She told me bust down by AP, perfect timing. 2-run inning when the doctor ordered it most. Eric Ostberg works a ball four sprint and he was chugging. 360 feet. I set on the plate. It's the first four-base ball four sprint in Loco Beach history, and it comes at a pivotal moment nearly halfway through this contest.
Into left, Tanner Thomas is there. Not a single Party Animal touched that ball. By the time Tanner Thomas fell on it, Ostberg was touching home plate.
Oh no.
It's time to
zhuzh up on the Party Animals World Tour.
Is this
but there are some banana ball traditions that are absolutely universal, and this is one of them. So I need everyone who's able to get up out of your seats, on your feet, because it is time for Hey Baby! Let's get those hands clapping.
It's time to do a little Hey Baby in Sin City.
Here we
I'd
go.
like to say hey. I really wish we had an interview with that baby from earlier, from the baby race. It was the world's fastest baby. I want to know. Let me be my. Hey, this is my Hey Baby. Hey.
Don't mess with Texas, buddy.
What is happening? Oh my God. This is, how are you out Hey Babying me? Hey, don't step on my white shoes.
I'll do it again.
Watch the white vans, Daniel.
Don't try to steal my thunder.
Meet me in the A gap. No. That was a former Bowling Green football player. He played for Urban Meyer at Bowling Green. A long time ago. Okay.
Breaking things.
Breaking things. Oh, God. You stepped all over me. Earlier, I was asking if it was me that smelled bad, but I've learned after the last minute and a half, it is you. It is very much you that does not smell good. You gotta get the booth back in order.
Leader. That's right.
Wow.
We just baby hate.
I mean, I don't even know. Chase Acuff at the plate. Party Animals chasing 2 runs in this inning. Still facing Drake Fontenot. Acuff to short, trick play. Count it.
Why not 2 of them? Chatagnier and Brewer on the same page. Coconut saying, we're not done going for the equalizer yet. Why step on each other's shoes? You can step through the banana ball between the legs and finish it behind the back for a double trick play.
Jake Skoll, defending MVP.
I also want to make one thing abundantly clear. You're the one who smells.
No, I don't think so. I put on a lot of cologne, a lot of deodorant today. Hotel charges $40 for laundry. But these are the last clean things I have on.
Hey, look, a million Jesse Coles.
You just made a million Jesse Coles. Skull foul into the parking lot. Just kids in Jesse Cole gear. There's a group, a family of family in Savannah Bananas jerseys here earlier that I don't think we as a company sold. And they got the Vegas Golden Knights treatment of just shame, 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 shame. Jake Skull, the AI kid, reaches first base on a gimme. What a disaster.
Almost as disasterful as whatever you're passing for deodorant. I mean, are you kidding me? It smells like the strip up here.
I'll show you strip. Yeah.
Okay.
Skull off of first. And TJ Reeves at the plate. Reeves represents the inning tying run. In a ball game, it's tied at 1 point apiece. Speaking of that shame, shame, shame. You and I went and saw the Las Vegas Golden Knights last night. Double overtime win against the Utah Mammoth. A whole host of party animals and coconuts in the arena. Double overtime means a lot of hockey. I was ready for anyone to score. I was ready to go on the ice and score.
You looked exhausted by the time that game was over. Everyone else was like, oh my gosh, free hockey. Greg was like, I've got a radio show in 2 hours.
So they stopped selling beer after the second period. And we had 3 more periods left.
And then you went up to him, you said, come on, this is Vegas. And they said, you're not from here. You said, beer's from everywhere. I import it.
You found a local lady, though. She helped show you the ropes. She was married, to be very clear. She was married. But she was quite kind to you. All of us in the section trying to explain what exactly is happening in Las Vegas. Reeves spoils a great pitch from Fontenot. Plate appearance still alive.
Silent for no reason. I'm just trying to understand what you're talking about.
I bet you didn't even get her name. I know it. I know you didn't. Swing and a miss. Big time for Drake Fontenot.
Down to the knee for a proposal. It's denied. Drake Fontenot says, married woman? Back to the dugout. I'm just going to drop it off the table. Leave the rings to Drake Toll.
You pointed out she had 2 wedding rings on.
Dude, how are you this good at just off the dome making stories? Have you ever thought about this generation?
What a curious situation it was. What a curious situation.
1 fish, 2 fish.
Theodore Geisel. Some sketchy stuff in that history book.
I'm glad the chat's also wondering what's going on. Hi, YouTube chat. We love you all so much, by the way. The over 6,000 tuning in. Thank you for opting to spend your weekend here with us. It's only the start. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Same time, same place between these 2 squads.
Runner goes. That's Jake Skull on 2/3 of a hamstring, stealing second base.
Me on a Tuesday.
Swan just 2 strikeouts and 54 plate appearances. That's not very many. Fontenot has been a 2-2 with 2 down, and Jake Skoll at first base. The Animals chasing 2 here in the 4th. Swan, roped, left side. He wants extra bases out of this. TA fires to third, hits his cutoff man, and it's a stand-up double for Jason Swan. Just like that, the tying run of the inning stands 180 feet away.
And what a night it's already been for Jason Swan. Behind the back trick play at first, now an extra base knock. He's 2 for 2 on the game. Inning-winning run at the plate. Hitting .316. Michael Ballard's already reached as well.
Mikey had a double his first time up against Fontenot. The rookie out of Lake Mary, Florida. Ballard. $12 RBI on this season. Numbers 13 and 14 will be crucial here. He nearly hit Nut. There he is. Nut. Ballard, left side, top play. Here comes Swan. TA, up firing. No, sir. The 4th inning is tied. What a rally for the black and pink. All it started with Jake Skoll.
Payne.
Now batting the catchers, number 5, and
Great swing. Just a beautiful
great swing. Great swing.
The infield. Good job from Swan to get on his horse immediately. Yep. Spot in the crack of the bat. You could run. Scored from second. Now all of a sudden the Party Animals have a chance to not only, they've already tied this inning, they can steal it from
I mentioned earlier the Animals have struggled to start games. They've specifically struggled to finish them. Drew Gillespie 0 for 4 in save opportunities. It's these middle innings where they've really attacked. That's where they've given themselves hope.
And it's very important they take advantage in these middle innings because that is the opposite of the Coconuts, a team who gets hot as the game goes on. They've got the best batting average in the league from innings 7 through 9, more than anyone at that time. You got to get ahead of them.
With 2 down. Swing and a miss. Cosgrove perturbed. Fontenot still kicking himself after giving up 2, but keeps the inning tied, keeps the game tied at a point apiece. And down on the field, Michael Schwartz has the hometown kid.
Hey guys, yeah, Danae had her first hit in bananaball here. Her dad, David, is here. She grew up just a little bit from here. We got some flashing lights in Vegas because that's what Vegas is all about. So bear with us here. What did it feel like to get a home run, to get a first hit here, knowing that there are little Danae Benitez's here in this stadium, little girls watching saying, that girl just gave me inspiration?
Man, it's really special, especially to do it in front of people that I grew up with. I have a lot of people here to support me this weekend, so just to have it in my hometown is really mean special.
I'm emotional just talking about it. David, is this the best game you watched here? And what was that like to watch Danae and her excitement?
Is this the best game you've watched here, and what was it like?
Oh yeah, that was fantastic. For her to get her first hit here at home in front of hometown fans, fantastic. It's awesome.
Danae told AJ Swiatek, I'm getting a hit in my hometown. She did it. She's confident. She is girl power. She is inspiring in every city we go to. But AJ, let's take a look at all the pink in her hometown. The party is here in Vegas, where Danae is thriving. Thanks, Danae.
You see the lights come back on after an incredible light show from Party Animals faithful here in Las Vegas. But in the middle of that, how did Danae, her whole family, keep focus with Michael Schwartz? What a feel-good story.
In the middle of a
yeah.
Hey, speaking of parties, it's a special fan's birthday today. Happy first birthday, turning one twice, to Melvin. 2 wedding rings on a married woman, 2 first birthdays to a golden retriever.
And you didn't even get her name. And his name was John Cena!
Why don't I see him? Where are you, John? Where art thou? Oh, the chat shares my love for golden retrievers. Good. Good breed.
Biko Scala has said hello to the chat. VIP wristbands being handed out across the board. And it's officially Party Animals After Dark time. Wristbands have come alive. We have a tied ball game. Halfway through the 5th inning. Brett Carson will hit in the place of Dene Benitez. Brett Carson, first pitch swinging. Hampton, no trick play, collects the out cleanly.
Obviously not the end result Brett Carson's looking for there, but that's the exact approach he looks to carry all season.
Yeah.
He's a guy who likes to attack the first pitch he sees. He's comfortable doing it at the plate, and that's a result you'll live with because it was a well-struck ball.
Sal Jacobo, the sophomore, who's a party animal in 2025, won a championship with the franchise, turns over to the Loco Beach Coconuts. And Sal Jacobo, center field, Reese Hampton, against his former teammate, goes behind the back.
Second behind the back grab for Hampton in this game. He makes it look so routine. How about it? Right over his shoulder into the breadbasket for out 2. The Party Animals are dominating the trick play column here in game 1.
Flip it to Ben Parker. Pumps. AJ, you can get in on the action. I'm just throwing some peanuts at the unsuspecting fans down below. Hot tamales as well.
That feels so wrong, and I wish you were joking, but you are just throwing out of an open window that are hitting fans on the head. It's not very fans first.
No, they get to keep the items. That's what makes it so enticing.
So it's like a giveaway they didn't know they signed up for.
Correct.
I click those links in my email all the time. Don't do that.
I got caught by a company phishing scam this week.
That makes 2 of us.
The email looks so real.
Me too, man.
Just said there's been a viewer complaint, and so I was like, oh, I should click the link and see what the complaint was. Nope, phishing scam.
I'm sorry, the chat just made a very scary yet valid point.
Yes.
What about peanut allergies? You probably shouldn't be throwing those out the window.
Swan couldn't catch it barehanded. That's a risk I'm willing to take. What about hot tamales allergies, huh? Or good and plenty allergies? Who's to say? Who's to know?
I have a case of the rainbows. I ate so many Skittles, they're growing on me like freckles.
There's a commercial about that a while ago.
You don't say.
Ben pumps Parker. Skull was playing in, anticipating the ball for a sprint. All the way to the wall. Parker wants third. The play at third. He's safe. 3-bagger for Ben Parker, and Shane Victorino is there to celebrate with him.
Flex those beautiful biceps, Ben pumps Parker. An absolute ripper into right field. And with wheels like number 9, you're never stopping at second. It's a yellow light, just punch the ceiling and go, says Ben Parker. 3-bagger has a run 90 feet from scoring for Big Timber.
The Cocoa Beach Loconuts have retaken momentum here in the 5th. Can Dane Tofflin keep the party going? He entered on a 14-game hit streak. He's 0 for 2 tonight. Oh. Oh my goodness. Dane Tofflin takes one off the helmet. He pops up quickly. You can see the concern from Cosgrove and Delano, who checks on him.
That is exactly why you put the brim on the helmet.
Yeah, yeah.
Always there. That is why. I mean, that is life-altering if that's not there.
Yep.
And thank goodness he's all right. The look from Tanner Allen says it all. You see your life flash there for a second, even when you're not the one in the box.
Great reflexes to bounce back a bit. Thankfully, didn't fully square him up. He'll stand at first. Parker off of third, Tofflin at first, on the corners, the top of the fifth for Loco Beach. Tanner Allen, 0 for 2. TA to Dustin Baber. Baber, make it easy. Loco Beach, 2 are stranded. And you see, the look says it all for Tanner Allen.
Truly does. TA will take over in left field, but it's another inning where the Coconuts are going to have to ask their arm on the mound to keep things at a 0 in order to keep things tied. And it's time for Animal Crossing.
Down to the field with AJ Kirsch. What up, AJ?
Well, Vegas, the party animals know a thing or two about partying. We also know a thing or two about animals, because we're about to play a race that we call Animal Crossing. We've got Luke and Chris all dialed up here at first base. Gentlemen, when I say go, you are going to bear crawl from first base to second base. From second base to third base, you are going to crab walk as we get a live demonstration. And then from third base to home, you will frog jump. And the first competitor to frog jump their way into that kiddie pool will win Animal Crossing. Competitors, are you ready? Go! Oh, and they're already trading paint in the dirt. They have both reached second base. They now have to crab walk. They're already exhausted. I think the crab is going to beat them there. You guys aren't getting tired. Oh, we might have a change of the guard. You're getting a, they're so tired. He just said, I'm so tired. This is your workout for the day, gentlemen. Don't stop now, you're so close. Hey, don't give up. Let him here in Vegas, help him out. You now have to frog jump to the kiddie pool. It's gonna be close. It's a photo finish. We've got a winner!
Now
Tanner Allen knocks it into the glove of a Party Animals defender to end the top of the fifth. And Tanner Thomas looks oh so hot to send us to the bottom half. And who looks even hotter though? Meatball. Joe Palomino, 97 miles an hour on the first pitch he throws.
Oh my gosh, 105 from Meatball. Joe, how does it feel being one of 5 people on earth who throws this hard?
It's interesting, but I definitely don't throw that hard. More like 105 kilometers per hour.
Meatball, where'd the nickname come from?
Look at me, I'm short, fat, round, just like a meatball.
Oh my goodness. Joe, you've really been finding your footing on the bum. Fastball here?
Oh yeah. Yankee Doodle.
What do you think's helped you to really steady this ship as the season's gone on?
Just getting back into the swing of things, you know, having fun, realizing that it's not really about what it's been about my whole life. It's more about having fun, putting on a show, kind of like this slider.
Speaking of which, you took a 6-year hiatus from the game of baseball. How do you still have it like that? Able to locate? Is that just a natural given ability? Did you stay warm throughout that time?
I'll tell you what, man, it was like this when I was 10, like this when I was 33. I just throw it, hope it comes on your zone.
Close. He's got Tanner Thomas at a 2-2 count.
What do you guys want here?
Fastball.
Okay.
We want the meatball. The fans, the chat wants the meatball.
Come on, Tanner, you're killing me.
Joe, back in your minor league playing days, would you consider yourself more of a trash talker or a lead by example guy?
I run my mouth. I run my mouth no matter what happens, you know.
I knew that answer. I just wanted to hear him say it.
Ooh, tricky pitch.
Oh! Da 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 meatball. Da 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 meatball. Get back to the dugout.
Baber.
The big man.
Baber, give me that beer. Give me the beer, Baber.
Oh, what
Come
good's a beer
on.
if there's not one for your buddy?
God bless America.
Dustin Baber drinking beer out of a can?
Yeah, interesting, right?
What? All right, great. No free ads.
Hey, these walkouts are killing my MPI, huh?
All right, awesome.
Very true, Joe. That's not fair. He's had 2 walk-ups. One of the league's quickest pitchers, the league's hardest thrower, Joe Meatball Filomeno.
Yeah, Baber just said he's going to bring me a beer next time. Perfect.
And I said you're going to strike out the side, so start us off your 0-1.
Okay.
Why is Baber staring at a strike?
She was looking for a slider.
How do you put up with the 21-year-old AJ Switek?
Hey, man, we're from Illinois. We'll buff out.
I've yet to learn.
Where'd that miss? Middle?
Oh, come on. That's middle. The meatball had so much marinara, it's too sloppy to see.
Ooh.
Yeah, Joe's a Cicero kid. But that's Loco Beach. We're all from Loco Beach. Oh, yeah. Joe, what pitch did you want to get to there after shaking a couple off?
The fastball. I just shake for shits and giggles. Oops, I said sorry. My bad.
That's okay. Don't say that at home, kids.
Sorry,
just learn
Baber,
how to
that
throw
sucks.
as hard as Joe Filomeno, and I think it'll work itself out.
What do you guys want here?
Whatever's going to find the zone for a strike, because I don't think Babers wants to swing. Oh, come on. I love it, Meatball. In a million years, did you ever expect to try throwing a ball between your legs when you were growing up playing baseball?
No. Sorry, Brewer. I tried something stupid.
Hey, tell Shotty you're mic'd up. Let's see if he has a message.
That's fine. You want to say hi?
He's good. He's good.
He said okay.
Joe, I know you're catching your breath here. What's the biggest difference, bananaball, minor league baseball to bananaball? The biggest difference?
You can't go up from here, right? You're at the top. It's a lot of fun. We're doing a good job out here, entertaining fans.
And less balks here, by the way.
Yeah, for sure. He's going to try to go here, so I'm going to give Ashby a chance.
I don't think the frog is going to steal.
Come on. Land a slider here for a strike.
Sounds like a great plan.
Sit down, Mark.
Nice pitch.
I'm going to do it again. Boomer's looking fastball. He hit a fastball off me last time.
So nice, let's do it twice. Oh, gross. Joe, you're reading this guy like a book. You think we can get a trick pitch strikeout here?
Let's see what I can do. No. 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 Yeah. Yes, yes!
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Oh!
Liar!
You're going on the naughty list.
What's the count? 2-2?
Deuce, deuce.
Let's bang another slider.
Let's do it. Slippery slider.
Stay there with it, stay with it, stay with it.
The chat's wondering what your favorite...
Hey, me and you here.
What's your favorite Italian food?
Oh, grandma's, both grandmas. Raviolis and butter. Ah! That sucked.
Raviolis and butter.
Yep, simple. Keeps you fat.
We know how to eat at Loco Beach.
Let him go. Ashley's gonna throw him out.
Oh. Joe, what does having the caliber of defense behind you do for your confidence?
Oh, it's easy, man. Throw the ball over your plate, do your job. They're gonna get you out of some stuff. Just like right here.
Love that.
Ah!
Slap that stomach. It's ravioli dosed in butter.
Come on, let's
First
get out of this
strike
daggone
three.
inning now. Let's go. Hey, pick me up right here. Let's go.
Joe, that was filthy. I think I just got food poisoning.
Ah. Yeah, where'd that miss? Middle? Down.
From one minor leaguer to another, Reese Hampton faces Joe Filomeno.
Reese is a good hitter. I like him.
5'11", 285. The lefty, former 15th rounder.
Man, you've got a great feel for that thing.
Talking about my belly?
Heard that before.
Yes, your belly, and the slider, and the fastball.
Yes, ask for help. What do you want here? Put the ball in play, give him action. That's action. I got a pumps there. No problem. Let's go hit, boys. Come on.
Come on now, Joe. How's it feel?
Feels good to get us out of the inning there. Little stuff. Things didn't go our way totally, but hey, it plays, right? Now we got a chance.
Joe Filomeno, the world's fastest pitcher.
World's fastest without the S.
The world's fattest pitcher,
There we
self-proclaimed. Joe Filomeno puts on a show, as does Cirque du Soleil.
Cirque du Soleil. AJ, this is the party animals not just reacting to being on the same stage during rehearsals or seeing the behind the scenes of Cirque du Soleil. No, the players themselves, the party animals themselves were a part of the show. In front of thousands last night in Las Vegas. They came out to entertain and just showcase the diversity and skill that these players possess. And now, in the middle of the diamond, here in Las Vegas, the cast of Cirque du Soleil and the party animals reunite.
Give it up for your party animals.
Those are baseball players turned banana ball stars because they can do that. There is not another place on earth where you will see athletes of this caliber who can put on a show, a performance such as this, alongside the renowned Cirque du Soleil. I am in awe of what these guys do every day.
I mean, wow. Just wow. That is phenomenal.
And I am even more in awe of skinny Sean Fluke.
I was going to say that was worth the price of admission alone, but if you weren't sold, now we get to watch Sean Fluke pitch. It's a good consolation prize. The man bun, 6.43 earned run average this season. Only 7 innings of work. Fluke's a guy who comes in these middle innings and does his best to lock the door and keep it shut.
Flukey, 6'4", 230 pounds. More like 220 now. Hudson, Florida, Pasco Hernando. Fastball runs as high as 94 miles an hour. But he typically sits somewhere around 81, 83. Threw gas last weekend against the Bananas in New York City, the home of the Yankees. Sean Fluke, elevator repairman, turned exterminator, bug man. And then a couple years after that, pitching in sold-out Yankee Stadium.
And look at him now, the Hat Man.
No dream is too big to come true.
Well, that's something I believe in. That's not a joke. It's come far.
Speaking of the Hat Man, you'll notice the entire Party Animals defense as a ball four sprint is issued. The entire Party Animals defense wearing hats tonight, and the reason why, it's one of those rules of bananaball where if one guy tips the ball up with his glove and another guy catches it in any sort of hat, that is 2 trick plays. So the Party Animals realize if I'm not wearing a hat, I might be losing out on an opportunity to capture a couple of trick plays. Some insider bananaball. Andy Cosgrove does not have room.
That's what
the fans do! My goodness! And he's wearing a Loco Beach Coconuts jersey!
In the Dalton Molden jersey? Are you kidding? That's why you bring the glove.
He retires one of his own.
3rd time Ashby's been put down on a fan-caught foul ball this season.
That kid's
time they wore a Coconuts jersey.
Chowing down on blue cotton candy. All over his mouth, wearing a Savannah Bananas hat and a Loco Beach Coconuts jersey. And all the Coconuts dugout can say is shame, shame, shame. Ashby Vining retired.
Oh. He was definitely safe. I mean, you've got to review that. Call them out. But
yeah, out is the call at first. We'll see a replay.
Kind of looked like a predetermined call because Brewer had a bad jump back to the bag, but he was in there head first and safely. Yeah. I'll be shocked if this replay proves he was out.
Pickoff move. Out is the call. I think even Swan was a bit surprised by it. Brewer stayed in the bag, and immediately Anthony Marks, the assistant coach for the Coconuts, wanted a review. He'll get one.
Yeah, he's safe.
Yep. Surely that will be the call we get down on the field.
Original call was out, but yeah, I don't see this review taking any longer than.
Yep. Not quite close.
Gives us a chance to talk about your high school girlfriend. What's she up to these days?
Which one?
The one who's still safely in your life.
You mean the one who's married with a kid?
You have a kid?
Swing and a miss.
No comment. Jordan Brewer's safe at first.
High, deep left field, way foul. Michael Schwartz, you got the kid with the cotton candy?
Yeah, we got Dominic right over here. First off, Dominic, what was going through your mind when you caught that ball? It went right on the
Why
leather.
did you take off the Loco Beach jersey?
I just saw it up in the air and I just stuck my glove up and caught it over my dad.
I mean, is your dad okay? Did you hurt your dad?
Michael, ask him what happened to the Loco
We just
Beach
ran on the
jersey.
field. We got him. I don't know. Stay right here for a minute. What do you think, Big Bell?
Hey, Grind Academy product right here. Shout out Las Vegas boys. It's my guy.
Las Vegas boy. See, it's generations. And by the way, real quick, stay right over there. Look at Garrett Delano. You see what Garrett Delano did? He took the Coconuts jersey that he was wearing. This is merchandise. Threw it on the ground. They don't appreciate that.
I threw it on the ground.
Can I?
And they give him a bat, guys.
I mean, thank you, Michael. Good stuff, kid. Memories that will last a lifetime.
He switched fandoms so quickly. One foul ball will change your life. Just like the one that hit my 1979 teal blue Jeep. Missing the door.
I've seen your Toyota Corolla. Do not even play. And that car needs serious help. One day I was like, hey man, you want to come over? You're like, I don't know if my car can make it, man. We live 9 miles apart. I don't know, man. I shouldn't be driving it.
It's a shaker.
Great pitch. Fluke wanted it. Fluke's chirping. Said, rub in your eye. Down, he gets the call. Sean Fluke says, get back in the box. Yeah.
You're nothing but laugh there.
Osberg foul. Fans can do it again. No. So close, no matter how far.
That's pure frustration. Wanted that one in the PA hat.
Fluke hawks a big loogie, spits it toward the Coconuts dugout, and thankfully there's a net there.
I can't believe there was a point in time when nets weren't a thing. How else do you catch fish?
Ball four sprint. Animals need tight defense. Does Brewer want to score? Yes, he will. Out collected at first base, but the run will still count.
That is 1 million IQ from Eric Osberg. That was intentional to getting that run down, and it was to make sure Jordan Brewer scored the run. I mean, that is a character plate appearance through and through from Eric Osberg. How about this fight at the plate from the 10-year professional to work a ball four sprint, and now he's catching up with Jordan saying, yeah, I did that on purpose. That is bananaball IQ from a guy who's only been in the sport for 17 games. I'm thoroughly impressed because that gives your team the lead headed to the home half of the 6th inning.
AJ, I want to take you back to last night. You and I were at the Golden Knights versus Utah Mammoth game, and so were the Party Animals leading the show.
That guy was awesome.
This weekend, they're part of the Bananaball League. They're last year's champs. Give it up for the Party Animals. Boys, crank it, let's go. Woo!
The Party Animals last night making themselves known. Peyton Chatanier to first. Making themselves known in the middle of an NHL playoff series. The hospitality from Las Vegas, from Cirque du Soleil to the Golden Knights, has been incredible.
Shoddy super casual through the legs. Third trick play for the Coconuts, still down 6 in the category. Running out of daylight to get the equalizer. I've also got my eye on the clock. Under 30 minutes to go, we're still in the 6th inning.
By the way, some are saying that hockey game has still not ended to this day. Skoll doesn't like it. He has not been a fan of Trey Hudson's zone tonight. Filomeno gets Skoll with a sword.
Danae's feeling herself after that first hit. Tell Meatball's been feeling himself on the bump too. This is a 3rd straight outing where he's had feel for all 3 pitches. He's got 2 strikes against the reigning MVP.
I've been feeling myself.
Yeah, you got a purr. You don't do that without a massive, massive boost in your own confidence.
Ball 4 sprint for Skoll. Again, that hamstring is still not 100%, so he'll gingerly walk to first. You told me just today that you've gotten multiple perms in your life, so I don't want to hear it.
I was saying that from a place of experience, straight told, of course. You know?
Of course.
You've got to believe in yourself. You've got to believe that, you know, my straight hair, it will curl and it will hold after all those chemicals. I'm a big believer in oneself.
TJ Reeves. He's 1 for 2. Single and a strikeout. Reeves, 2 for 3.
Big swing in that spot. TJ Reeves is the inning-winning run now on base. Filomeno's going to have to find a way to get out of this jam with 1 out and a red-hot bat at the plate. Jason Swan, who's had his way with Coconuts pitching early in this series.
I want to take you back to the 4th inning, AJ. Coconuts put up 2 runs in that inning. The Party Animals matched it. Coconuts put up a single run on the top of the 6th. Now at the bottom of the 6th, the Animals in ripe position to strike again. And no one in this sport has a better eye than Jason Swan, who's ahead 3-0. Ball 4 sprint. That'll score at least 1. It may score 2. A bobble from the Loco Beach Coconuts. Reeves takes a big turn and then walks back to the bag. The 6th inning is tied.
It'll take perfection here from Joe Filomeno. Any hit, any ball 4 sprint, the Party Animals take their first lead of the series. He's got 1 out in his pocket, gonna have to find a pair. Nothing can be hit too deep with the runner on 3rd either. Meatball's built for these kind of situations. We saw what he did an inning ago, mic'd up. Now he goes toe-to-toe with Mikey Ballard in the infield in.
Big spot for Ballard. He was the hero of that 4th inning, giving the Party Animals their 2nd run. Driving it home, I should say. To knot things up a half hour ago. That's it. Ball 4 sprint. Those were not incredibly close either. And the Animals walk off the 6th. It's now 2 points to 1. Ballard, a double, a single, and a ball 4 sprint. Now tonight, the 1st inning, Coconuts struck for a point. The 2nd inning, the Party Animals struck for a point. And we wait until the 6th for a team to break that tie. It's now a 1-point deficit for the Coconuts.
And for the Party Animals to hold on to this lead, they'll need good pitching. They turn to a new man on the mound, Nate Tellier, into the ball game. His Party Animals on top 2-1. If you don't allow Loco Beach to score again, you can't lose. So that's the mantra here for Tellier. On the year, 506 earned run average. He has not been the fastest pitcher, which is certainly worth noting in a game where the clock has become an issue. We're doing a world's fastest inning. Tellier's needed about 6 minutes an inning. That is not what the doctor's ordering here.
No, notably the Party Animals. As, man, what a play for the hometown kid. Big Bo in left field. Track it down, a diving catch.
Sometimes when you're slumping, it just feels like everything finds leather. Peyton Chatagnier, really good contact, really good drive to left. Just a better play from Thomas. And what's going on the field? Don't do it to him, JD Urso. Hey, that's my motel key. How are we going to get into our room tonight, JD? I trusted him with both keys. Oh. Come on, boys. Wow. JD, what if we have people with romantic interest watching this game? Now they're all in love with you. And I can't say I blame them. I'd wake up in Vegas every morning to look at that teal hair. JD Urso, Division II record holder, 93 game on base streak. His father, his uncle, 2 legends in the coaching scene. Nailed the signature walk up. Now he has a chance to make an impact with his bat. He hit more home runs than anyone in batting practice today.
As I was saying, notably, the Party Animals and Savannah Bananas only went 8 innings on Sunday. The time in this game becoming a factor. Nate Tellier, a 7-2-2.
Drake, I'm going to be right back. I need to go get my hotel key.
Wow. Right field. Trouble. Foul ball. And AJ Uli Maranun Kapab Dwi Yilan Payne Ibenida.
Oh, we're all big K-pop fans.
We're all big K-pop fans. I've been working on my Korean thanks to Duolingo.
Yeah, last night, blackjack table. Drink in hand, Duolingo in the other.
Correct.
In the center of the table. You proved multitasking is not only possible, but
it was cool. Really nice that the dealer let me have my phone out the whole time. Oh, hey, whoa! Projectiles flying in Las Vegas.
JD Urso told me before today's game, if he doesn't throw a bat at least twice this season, he's not trying hard enough. He literally said that to me pregame today. Because he said, if you're not up there treating every single at-bat like it means the world, then do you really love the game? And for him, that means swinging as hard as he can because he knows the kind of pop he has. Barely couldn't tightrope walk the line and right, goes down on strikes. But JD Urso's a professional plate appearance every time he's up there. It's a guy that I think personally, frankly, Drake, on 5 other teams in this league is a consistent starter. He just doesn't have a spot right now in the Coconuts lineup. Just carving out minutes.
Ooh. Weird English on this ball. Trick play from Dustin Baber. Jacobo now 0 for 3 on the night. To the bottom of the 7th we go. And the band is on the field. The band is on the field. It's time to never stop believing.
Out of your
seats. Not just the band on the field.
On your
That's a 4-time Super Bowl host, AJ Kirsch. I never stop believing.
As Party Down leads us together to sing Don't Stop Believing.
Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in. He took the midnight train going anywhere.
Vegas, you're sounding beautiful.
A singer in a smoke-heavy room, the smell of wine. For a smile they can share the night. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard. Their shadows somewhere in the night. Say, don't stop. What? Hold on to that feeling. Street lights, people. One more time, sing it. Don't stop. Say. Hold on to that feeling. Street lights, people. Don't stop.
Jadan and Party Down have done it again. They were a part of the original cast of the Party Animals. And we will never stop believing. Zach Smith enters the game, the University of Central Arkansas Bear.
The 1600 SAT score, self-proclaimed. Wonder how that exam went for him today.
He'll face Andy Cosgrove.
Quick 0-1 count.
Oh man, tough play, no, under the glove of Chatanier. It's a base hit for Cosgrove. You hit it hard, good things happen.
It's typically the case. Good things for the Party Animals, that is. Coconuts didn't score in the top of this inning. Party Animals can double their lead with a single run here in the 7th.
G.I. Johnson reporting for Booty. Back-to-back base knocks. Now Dustin Baber, he is 1 for 2. Good walk off the inning. Cosgrove stays out there to run. He's in scoring position.
Every time this guy comes to the plate, I claim all 2% of my Irish.
Chatanier. Yes. You're 2% Irish and 98% something very odd and hairy. Please, please put your shirt back on. I do not. You've never had a girlfriend, and I can see why.
I worked hard for this chest hair. Blood, sweat, tears. Yoshi's, Dave and Buster's.
You need a razor and some sun.
Wrestling out taking the SAT with a score of 970.
970. Okay, no. Okay. 970. He had a phone and a watch out.
That's concerning.
All he could muster was a 970 after, well, 970's fine, but he claimed to have a 1600 earlier.
You know what he would score a 1600 on? Every Pokemon in the Pokedex. Number 2. This is the most knowledgeable Pokemon mind I've ever met on this side of the ocean.
Nerd. Man, sometimes those peanuts bite back. Wild pitch into fair territory? What jerseys are those ladies wearing behind home plate? Baseball crew? Yeah, they're talking to Nut. Bloomer! Walk off! 3-1. Coach Bloomer plays big bat for the Animals in the 7th. Will be a double in the books for Bryson Bloomer.
Can you tell he's in a rush to get to the casino? Wastes no time to walk off the...
Yeah, we don't need showdowns tonight. No showdowns, boys. The beers are not going to drink themselves. And Drew Gillespie on another world's fastest inning will toe the rubber. They're using him as the setup man to get him back into form. 2024 Pitcher of the Year in Bananaball, had a great 2025. And now here in 2026, he's 0 for 4 in save opportunities. So the Animals are doing their best to ease him back in. You know, I was taught as a kid, the maximum sprays of cologne you should put on yourself are 2, 3 in case of extreme emergency. The fact you just put 7 on, 7 squirts of cologne is a problem.
Off-white denim.
You are the problem.
That's my sweater.
You are the problem.
Do you like how I spray that on? I'll spray cologne 3 times during a broadcast.
In the middle of the world's fastest with Gillespie on the mound, Tanner Thomas out in left field. T-Bone, what's going on?
Hey, baby, how y'all doing today?
Tanner, does Vegas...
double rainbow, Tanner.
Does Vegas feel like a home for the party animals at this point?
You know what, 1,000%. When we came here 3 years ago, this was the first place that felt like it's a party animal city, I'm not gonna lie. All the other places, you know, back in 2023, we were getting booed, and Vegas welcomed the party animals with open arms, and it was the coolest thing in the world. So yes, this is home for the party animals.
I want to know how you get a nickname like Tinder.
I feel like I answer this every time, man.
It never gets old. I see the like on the right side of your face.
It's because he's tender. It's not Tinder, it's tender.
Well, I will say, I got the nickname Tinder Thomas from going on a date from Tinder up in Summerball. I was in the NECBO up in North Adams, Massachusetts, and went on a date, and at the time I was roommates with obviously another summer baller, and I came back from that date and he started calling me Tinder. So that was kind of the origination. And then the following year, that's when it was go time for the Party Animals and Bananas to get going professionally. And of course they wanted us to have a stage name, and I was like, well, Tinder Thomas, I've had that for a little bit now, but I wanted it as like Sweetheart Tinder, not necessarily the app, but it works out. I mean, it fits the mold. I've been doing it for 5 years now, so it is what it is. I still just try to be nice, you know, and all the fans, they know I can be also sassy, but here's a message. I like to reflect the energy that fans bring me, so it is what it is. Don't get mad at me.
Safe to say there was a second date?
No, there was not a second date, unfortunately. Uh-oh. Oh, no. That's a good hit. Oh, but it's foul, baby!
Oh, that one's got a date with the foul pole.
You know, Tanner, AJ's 21 years old, so still pretty fresh. And I was going to have you give him dating advice, right? But I don't need it, because you told me in 2024 something that changed my life forever as it pertains to dating. And that is the simple and heroic advice to never leave a girl hanging. In life, when the opportunity presents itself, never leave a girl hanging and you're going to be okay.
I mean, I couldn't have said it better myself, Drake. That is the #1 fact. No matter what, we need chivalry. We need to open up doors. We need to pay for meals. We got to never leave a girl hanging, ever.
Gillespie.
Ooh.
Cannot find his way back into the zone. It's a hit by pitch, and now the Coconuts have runners at first and second with nobody out here in the 8th inning. Tanner, with the Bananaball Championship League and the fact that everything's hyper-competitive, is the clock something you pay attention to a little bit less now? Is it more just, hey, let's go try to win the game?
Yeah, I definitely don't notice it as often. The only time I truly notice the clock is whenever we do World's Fastest Innings, I'm not going to lie. For the most part, it feels like we're in a groove, and then all of a sudden, oh, World's Fastest, and then I look at the clock, and it's like, oh, God, we got to go. We got to get these 9 innings in.
Tanner Allen, another Tanner at the plate, former College Player of the Year at Mississippi State, faces Gillespie with runners at first and second. Armani Henderson into run for Loco
you want to see
Beach.
a trick play, Drake? I got it!
Trick play, trick play, trick play.
Oh, first one of the year.
The mic'd up trick play, number 1 in 2026, the first in the Bananaball Championship League for Tanner Thomas.
Count it, baby. Let's go.
Much as I love the trick play and I needed the dating advice, I have to quickly interject.
Okay.
Hey, that's
Under
2 for
8
2.
minutes remaining in this game. If this is the last inning, this becomes pivotal for Loco Beach, because if they don't score a run, the game's over. The clock is becoming a real factor like it did in day 2 in New York.
Yeah, let it play out. Jordan Brewer at the plate. Tanner, you mentioned Vegas in 2023. That's when the Party Animals launched their social media. How big of a weekend was that for the team as a brand?
I mean, it's probably the #1 city for the Party Animals. I mean, it's Las Vegas. We want to show it off. We want to do cool things. We want to show the world, hey, we're playing in Las Vegas. So, yeah, it hurts a little bit when you don't have your social media in that time. But at the end of the day, it was still, like, so awesome to play here. And like I said, they were so welcoming for the Party Animals. And right away, it was a Party Animal Nation here. So, yeah, it would have been cool to see some videos in social media. Oh, that's a good swing. Get their bow.
Jordan Brewer to center field. This will score 2.
That's a good swing.
Couple of runs in the inning for Loco Beach. No, Armani Henderson on an extra base hit. That's your designated runner.
He was rounding third. Shane Victorino put on the stop sign. Victorino was adamant he had to stay at third, and now he's having a conversation about it with the bench. Joe Filomeno is not happy that the MLB All-Star had the jabronis to say, hey, you need to stop at third. That's a big decision, a potentially game-altering one that we'll never know if it was the right one or not.
I'll shoot. I mean, to Victorino's credit, Henderson was not wheeling and dealing around the bases. It would have been it could have been a tight play at home plate.
Tanner, you trying to score there?
Oh, 1,000%. I'm trying to score,
Yeah.
but hey, coach makes the decisions, you know. I'm just hustling.
Vining doesn't love the call from Trey Hudson. Tanner, how much more, I mentioned the Bananaball Championship League, and now the strategy of, well, the inning ends and they score some runs. Has the strategy changed this year as the games have become more competitive?
Yes and no. I mean, we're coming off of a championship season from last year, and I mean, obviously we have 99% of the guys in the few guys that we did have that went on to other teams. I mean, props to them. They're great players, and they deserve the roles that they're in now. But the strategy from last year to this year, it's pretty much the same team, and we definitely had a slower start to 2026. But I'll tell you what, we're as close as ever. I mean, we do the ups and the downs together, and like I said, I mean, we're so tight. The strategy, we just know we got to get through this funk, and we got to grind it out. We need good at-bats. Do your job. We need pitchers, throw strikes. Everyone knows their job, and hopefully there's a little bit of a fire under our butt right now to start playing some good banana ball. I think last weekend in New York was a good weekend for us to build off of, and yeah, we're being scrappy. Oh my, everyone's yelling at me, guys.
This is probably going to be the last inning of the game. So essentially, if Gideon Antle doesn't find a way to extend this inning, he needs C.J. Williams to either throw his fastest inning of the year or the Coconuts lose. That's where we're at right now.
Yeah.
This is the plate appearance for Gideon Antle. I just hope he's aware of the situation.
That's a strike.
I mean, he's a single away or ball four sprint away from the Coconuts taking a possible lead. This thing's getting hairy. Gillespie on the mound.
Yes! Gideon Antle into left. Brewer's not stopping at third. The play at the plate, not in time. It's a 2 RBI single for the Ant-Man.
Tanner, you got a ball game to play. We're going to let you go. You keep it dialed in.
I got both my infielders yelling at me.
Go win this game, Tanner. Thank you for your time, boss.
Sounds good. I'll talk to y'all later. Love y'all.
Wow! If Gideon Antle is out there, the game is all but over. Instead, for the second time this season, Antle comes up when his team needs it the most.
This will be, I do believe this will be the final inning. And in the final inning, every run counts as a point.
That essentially makes this a 4-3 game.
Yeah. Again, unless, I mean, yeah. This is the last inning.
Have no reason to work quickly.
This is
the final inning.
This is the final inning.
Also worth noting, this will be the first game in Loco Beach history that doesn't go the full 9.
And now consecutive games for the Party Animals that will only go 8.
Unreal turn of events. And somehow, some way, it also turns into another spot where Drew Gillespie would be credited with the blown save.
Acuff. Wow. With 2 minutes and 48 seconds left to go. That is the official time in venue. The Loco Beach Coconuts have no reason to move quickly. The Party Animals have to score a run here. The Party Animals have really no reason to run to move quickly either. They're at Hampton, Acuff, and Skull. That's who you want up in the final inning. You might as well just make this the final inning. Let that clock run out.
Wow. What a turn of events. So for those at home who aren't familiar, this is now a 4-3 point ball game, and Zach Smith is back out there as the closer against the top.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, why are we moving so fast? There are still Loco Beach Coconuts that are on the field after the t-shirt toss. Now Sal Jacobo's running into the mound. Chaos. They should not be going this quickly. There is no reason to go fast here. I don't think that there are people yelling at Zach Smith to hurry up. He should not. In the spirit of competition, this is the final inning. Slow down if you're the pitcher. Focus. Throw strikes. Control the game. And if you're the Party Animals, it should be very clear downstairs. This is the moment you have to strike or the ball game is over. That is the beauty of bananaball, and I do think 3-1 count now from Smith. He is a victim of numerous people screaming at him to hurry, go as fast as you can. That is the wrong advice in this moment.
And that's showing that you're the new team, right? Loco Beach will understand with time that in a spot like this, you just need your pitcher to dice. It's not about speed.
Now look, if the Party Animals were batting 7, 8, and 9 right here, maybe you say, hey, everybody go strike out super fast. But they're not. You don't want these three, you don't want to burn through your lineup, your top 3 guys here. That's a ball 4 sprint. Will Hampton do it? Oh, he's going for it! Reese Hampton, put the team on your back! 2 baseball 4 sprint. This is the final inning. He is the game-tying point, and he stands at second base. I don't know why the Coconuts were going so slow. It's the one-hole Reese Hampton.
Got caught on island time a little bit there. Good hustle from Hampton. The game-tying run and points on second, and now,
wow,
turns to CJ Williams.
Wow, the closer.
Decision. So you're going to bring your closer in with a runner in scoring position and nobody away. That is the game-tying point on second base. I get it. You want to go to the guy you trust more than anyone with the baseball, and that is the baddest man in bananaball, CJ Williams, on the hill.
Chase Acuff at the plate, and it's not even hindsight. It's very clear what should have happened. The Coconuts should have gone with CJ Williams, slowed down, and played the 8th inning out. Both teams, it was the advantage of both teams to play this inning out as the final inning. Dribbler, Chatanier to first. It works like a bunt for Acuff.
Chatanier goes across the infield. It does allow the speedy Hampton to third, and here's the MVP. A ball deep enough can tie the game. One over the fence would end the game. 1 out, final inning. It's a 4-3 ball game.
What more do you want? Change that score bug. It is 4-3. That is our score. And Jake Skull is at the plate. The Loco Beach Coconuts lead. goodness. Wild pitch, pass ball here would tie the contest. Believe. Skull! Ripped into center. Hampton coming home. He can walk there. This game is tied. Jake Skull plays hero, as he's done his entire career. X just gave it to you.
This is bananaball. This game has turned so emphatically crazy. I don't blame you for having a hard time keeping up. We are tied at 4 apiece. Party Animals can win it here.
TJ Reeves versus CJ Williams. Nitroglycerin pills. The designated runner, Mark Smith, is in at first base. What a banana ball game, AJ. It was 3-1 Party Animals when we started the 8th inning. The clock expired, Loco Beach scored 3, and in the final inning, every run counts as a point. Reeves, shot on, yay! There's one, there's two! We're going to showdowns! What a gem from Chatanier!
The middle infield! Your favorite team fears them! Peyton Chatanier, Sal Jacobo, always on the same page of the book. That's how they teach it. 6-4-3 double play. We need showdowns to decide this one, or do we?
There is a
challenge on the field.
There is a coach's challenge, but this is... nothing's going to change here. It's just Vava has the challenge in his pocket. He can use it. I don't foresee... Whoa! Hold on a second. Does the foot stay on the bag here? Oh, AJ, I don't know. It's tight. The call on the field is out. Now, you cannot see when the ball's in the glove at this angle. You can see when the glove covers the ball, and based on the camera angle. But
Eagles definitely not enough to over.
I can't definitively see when the ball is in the glove. Maybe there, and the foot. I don't know. This is another great look, and I think based on that look, we're going to stay right here and go to showdowns.
I've got to agree. It's so close. Call on the field's out. For me, you have to stick with it.
Here's a call from Trey Hudson. We're going to showdowns in Las Vegas. The Party Animals are undefeated as the home team in the state of Nevada. That is on the line tonight. An 8-0 record.
We are all tied
A 5-0 record. They'd like to turn into an 8-0 record, that is. And you see the rules of showdowns. The Animals just participated in a showdowns contest against the Savannah Bananas last Friday night in New York City, the home of the New York Yankees. They looked to Peter Holden. They do it again, the big lefty. Party Animals are 1-2 this season in showdowns. Loco Beach 0-1.
Who else would you want here? Ben Pumps Parker's the choice for Mark Crocco and Shane Victorino. Idea is easy, execution near impossible. Head-to-head with Peter Holden, get a ball out of the infield and get off to the races. Can the Coconuts get their first showdown win of the year? It starts with Ben Parker and his monstrous barrel.
Gillespie led off Showdowns. That Friday in New York, Holden then came in as well. They looked to Holden first. Lefty on righty. John Howard Bobo, the fielder. And anything over the fence, and it's over, AJ.
Couldn't handpick a better time for Ben Parker's first home run of the year. With biceps like that, it feels like he's due for one. Hitting over 400.
And AJ, Peter Holden's going to work around him as much as he can. Holden doesn't have to throw strikes here. He can force Parker to swing. It's what happened last Friday between the Party Animals and Bananas. Danny Hosley walked Reese Hampton twice. The penalty for ball four sprint in Showdowns is not aggressive. But Holden comes back into the zone. Payoff pitch ensuing from the big lefty. Pistol Pete in round one. He got him! No! Now Loco Beach will have a man at second base.
They trust Armani Henderson to run here. Ben Parker's not going anywhere. He wants to stay right in the box and get something that he can get a hold of.
Indecisive call, a late call at home plate. I wonder if we get a replay from center field of that pitch. As Holden dials outside, though he wanted to know where it missed. Should also be clear, Ben Parker cannot score in this round of Showdowns. Only Armani Henderson, the designated runner who's at second base. If you walk a guy in Showdowns, you don't want to take the bat out of his hands. Henderson cannot advance. Here's a replay of that 3-2 pitch. Yeah, it's low, but you can see everybody's waiting for a call. Yeah.
Great frame from Cosgrove.
Absolutely. Cosgrove nailed that. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Round one of Showdowns. Holden eyeing a shutdown. He's got it! The changeup! Swing and a miss, Peter Holden. A man possessed. And it turns it over to C.J. Williams.
He's got the guy behind him, in my opinion, who I'd take over anybody in Showdown defense. Gideon Antle has the best arm in this league and plus speed. So to beat C.J. Williams and company in Showdowns, you've really got to get a hold of one. It's him, Antle, and Vining, the 3 in charge of sending this to a second round of Showdown. C.J. would love to get it done on his own accord with a strikeout or some weak induced contact. But it's a matter of who the Party Animals use here, because Drake, this is a typical Jake Skull spot. I don't know, though, with the hamstring.
Reese Hampton. Typically, Reese Hampton's usually a first-round guy. It looks like Reese Hampton is exactly who they'll go with. The switch hitter will face C.J. Williams.
Which makes sense. With Skull still nursing that hamstring and speed so important in Showdowns, Hampton's the choice, and it'll be a lefty against C.J.
Hit something very hard on the ground. That's the goal for Hampton. 415 to center field, by the way. A lot of room out there. Hampton, the leadoff hitter of this game for the Animals. Williams is in there.
Huge to start ahead in the count. Does a lot for the pitcher's confidence.
Williams is thinking the same thing as Holden. I can pitch around as much as I need to. Force Hampton to swing. That's outside. 3-1. CJ Williams does not need to make a mistake. He can just put Reese Hampton on second base. A designated runner will come out for the Animals, and Hampton will continue to hit with a new count. Williams certainly doesn't make a mistake here. Gideon Antle. We're going to round 2 of Showdowns.
CJ Williams, you are a bad, bad man. Back to the wall. Gotta have it. He induces contact high into the sky that doesn't leave the infield. The Ant-Man holds it in. One round's not enough. There's more free bananaball on deck from Las Vegas Ballpark.
Peter Holden will come back out for round 2 of Showdowns. We should also be clear, it's a new rule as of the last few weeks. The defense has to designate its pitcher first. From there, the hitting team can choose whichever batter they'd like to represent the squad in the individual round, so long as they have not hit prior. In essence, Ben Parker and Reese Hampton, their night is over in Showdowns. The Party Animals go with Peter Holden, and from there, the Loco Beach Coconuts can send anyone else on the roster to the plate.
I'm anticipating Jordan Brewer, Michigan product, always elevates in the biggest of moments. He's been seeing the ball well here at Las Vegas Ballpark, and that is the choice. They give Jordan Brewer the helmet. He trots out to the plate, and now it's mano-y-mano. In round 2 of Showdowns, the deepest the Coconuts have ever gone into the most unique rule format in sports.
No fielder in this round for either team. Brewer has 2 home runs on the season. A lot of pop in that pro bat. A home run over the wall ends it. Ball game. No redemption for the Animals. Holden misses with the first 2. Get up and dance, Peter. Again, there's no reason to throw a meatball just to keep it in the zone to Jordan Brewer. Ball 4, Armani Henderson, the designated runner, will sprint to second base. Brewer stays the plate. Again, Henderson can score here. Brewer cannot. Holden has not thrown a strike in this round.
I like it from Brewer. Keep the bat on the shoulder until he proves he wants to fill up the zone.
I like it from Holden, too. The penalty just doesn't seem to match. Holden can just keep working around Brewer.
But it does allow Brewer to see the pitch over and over and over again.
Jordan Brewer. That will end this round of Showdowns.
Jordan Brewer all the way to the wall. That's the danger of continuing to let the same man with that much pop see your offerings. Loco Beach heads to the second half of round 2 of Showdowns with a lead.
Should be clear, we'll end the top half of the showdown. We remain in showdown number 2. CJ Williams back out to the mound. And the Animals have Jason Swan as the closest man to the plate with a bat in his hand. Only 1 point comes across there, by the way, for the Loco Beach Coconuts. Jordan Brewer hitting home plate does not matter. It is 5-4.
Dare I say that the comeback Coconuts have another in them. 6 wins this season for Loco Beach. 5 have been from behind. After trailing by 2 in this contest, down to their final out, Gideon Antle's 2 RBI single extended the game. And now the comeback Coconuts are a CJ Williams out away from their 6th comeback win of their inaugural season. You don't get a nickname like that without some juice in the lineup. I warned you this team gets better as the game goes on. None more than C.J. Williams and the Bad Mammoth Jammas got a chance for a showdown shutdown and a Game 1 win against the defending champions.
Swan is the last hope for the party animals. Swan! Well struck into center. C.J. Williams has a beat on this ball. Swan's coming home. Jason Swan has tied this ball game.
On a broken bat swing, Jason Swan sends us to a 3rd round. Are you kidding? Good golly, Miss Molly. These teams can't get enough of bananaball in Vegas.
A broken bat. And by the way, C.J. Williams went full sprint. Here's the difference. Peter Holden benefited from walking Jordan Brewer. Holden never ran to center field to chase anything. Holden's fresh. C.J. Williams just full sprinted 400 feet. Holden benefits from the ball 4. And now, in round 3, the bases are loaded for Loco Beach. John Howard Bobo, the fielder for the Animals. And a relatively fresh Peter Holden.
Face off against Big Timber, Dane Toffland. Top 5 in the league in hits. Top 5 in the league in slugging. Toffland's got the bases loaded in front of him. A refresher. Home run ends the ball game. But any contact that gets down will do here for the Coconuts. Holden can't miss the zone the way he was in rounds 1 and 2. Now there's runners everywhere. Who wants it more?
As well after midnight on the East Coast. If you're up with us, you're getting a treat. Swing and a miss from a shirtless Dane Toffland. Every run can score here. Swing and a miss again. If Toffland's taking a page out of the rest of the team's book, he shouldn't be swinging at the changeup here. That's what Holden wants you to do. 0-2. Pistol Pete, still ahead. Bobo! Bobo threw it home! Nowhere to go with it. 1 comes across for the Coconuts. The Animals need just 2. Just 2. In the 3rd round of showdowns to win it.
Lots of confusion on the field right now.
Cosgrove needed to tag Henderson. He does. John Howard Bobo looked to first base. His first look was first base. No one standing there.
If he goes home there might be a play. That's an answer we'll never know. We know this. Contact, fair ground with 2 strikes, big from Dane Toffland. It gives his group the lead. But now, essentially, C.J. Williams needs a strikeout. Unless Gideon Angel's going to find a way to get underneath the ball in the air, you need your bad closer. The guy who strikes you out and tells you he did it, to do just that right now. This is why you pick C.J. Williams. This is why you draft him where you do. He needs a punchy against the reigning MVP.
The MVP, yeah. Skoll doesn't have to run here. The man at second base, Reese Hampton, would end the game if he scores. Skoll doesn't have to run, so he can bat freely. And looking back at that play, I think Bobo knew what he wanted to do. He just took time to collect it. He didn't want to make a mistake, so 1 comes across for Loco Beach. John Howard Bobo made the right decision. Ashton Lansdell's at first base. Jake Skoll's at the plate. Neither of those points matter. It's Reese Hampton at second and Mark Smith at third. 2 of your fastest. Williams on Skoll. Here's where it gets really tricky. Ball 4 ends it. Ball 4 sends 2 home. 2-0. Oh my goodness. What a heartbreaking way that would be to end this game. Jake Skull, you've done it! The MVP walks it off in showdowns. The Party Animals win it 7-6. And Steel Night 1 away from the Loco Beach Coconuts in Las Vegas. X just gave it to you and ended the game.
Hold on. What's going on behind the plate? That's all I want to know. The umpires are meeting.
There was a pause for a moment. The meeting ends.
Yep, they're sticking with their call. That's a Party Animals win and a big one.
Let the boys dance. AJ, both teams won this game. Both teams lost this game. Bananaball.
The comeback Coconuts did it again. You can never count Loco Beach out of a game. That has been the MO from the very first night of this team's existence, and it will be as long as Mark Crocco's in charge of the group. This is a process-oriented team that's never out of a contest. They came back, and how about it? I mean, there's so much to unpack here. The 8th inning ends up being the final. Loco Beach has a lead. They just need 3 outs for the win. Zach Smith goes out. Runner on second, you bring in CJ Williams and each showdowns. Then it becomes a chess match in showdowns. Do you walk? Do you fill up the zone? We needed a 3rd round, but the defending champs put their veteran experience on full display. They were ready for the moment in their city, the party capital of the world. The Animals steal game 1 from the Coconuts.
A team picture here in Las Vegas, where the Animals are now 6-0 as the home team in Nevada in their history. Michael Schwartz has our showman of the night.
It's a group party. Jake, what is it about Las Vegas? You homered here back in 2024 that gets you going to have confetti on your shoulders by the end of the game?
I don't know. I think it's we come at beautiful times in this to this city. The boys have fun. You feel the vibes in the locker rooms, and yeah, I think it's just a culmination of good vibes and great place to hit. So salute the A's for coming here and inviting us here. So we love it here.
You say what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, but we're telling the whole world about this one. Your teammates really helped you out. That Jason Swan making sure to take it even further. What's it like to have that success with the guys that surround you?
It's awesome. I mean, just to have all 3 rounds, you know, everybody's grinding and doing their thing, and yeah, just have everybody, you know, put their best foot forward and come away with a win. It's real fun. Makes for a fun locker room, and we'll go celebrate this one.
Our bananaball backstage question. We're in Vegas, so we're going to do it Vegas style. Pick a card, any card. This bananaball backstage question comes from 9-year-old Alex. What is your favorite movie?
Favorite movie? The Replacements. Keanu Reeves. We need to get Keanu Reeves out to a game. If you haven't seen it, young fellas and young women, go see Replacements. It's my favorite.
Well, there's no replacing a guy like Jake Skull walking it off here in Vegas. We got 2 more days, guys. Rest your voices, all right, AJ? Drake, back to you.
Thank you, Michael. What a contest tonight between these 2 teams. So evenly matched. And 2 great offenses. Jake Skull, the showman of the night. You're seeing his highlights now. He was the hero in showdowns. And this is another piece of the Skull's not 100% due to that hamstring. AJ, in round 3, if the Coconuts had put up a 4 spot, Skull can't come to the plate. You can't trust him on that hamstring to run all 4 bases and score to tie the game. John Howard Bobo, Peter Holden, so intricately crisp in round 3 of Showdowns leads Jake Skoll to the plate. Party Animals only needed 2 points to win it, and that's exactly what he did. The hero, Jake Skoll, the showman of the night, and the line score, as you see here.
Jake Skoll and showman of the game simply belong in the same sentence. There's a reason that X was last year's MVP in a game that was so even. 10 runs apiece, the hits within 2. The Party Animals were able to deny the equalizer point.
Yep.
Another big one in a game that needed showdowns. The Party Animals experience was on display. They dominated the trick plays, and when it mattered most, you brought up a veteran of the game, Jake Skoll, and he was able to send us to the luau. After 3 rounds of showdowns and a Coconuts comeback, the Party Animals, for the first time ever, have defeated the Loco Beach Coconuts. Not getting swept this time like Conway, and it's got to feel really sweet here in Vegas, huh, Drake?
Yeah, and look, if you're still listening right now from wherever you are, especially on the East Coast, you deserve this. Geico and the Bananaball Championship League are teaming up to send one lucky winner on the ultimate fan experience to the 2026 Bananaball Championship game on October 10th. Win 4 tickets, airfare, hotel, and a VIP on-field player experience. Go to itfeelsgood.gobananas.com to enter. We bring you into the broadcast booth. AJ, I can't emphasize enough, the Loco Beach Coconuts did not take advantage of opportunities when they mattered most until they did. In the 8th inning, where the clock expired, Loco Beach scored 3 runs. Those became points because it was the final inning. Now it's 4-3. All of a sudden, you go from down 2 to up by 1. But Jake Skoll leads you in the bottom of the 8th if you're the Party Animals to tie the game at 4 apiece. We go to showdowns, and in round 3, it was Skoll again. X gave it to you. What a contest. Night 1 in Vegas. Wow.
It feels like it's just like anything else in the world to me, Drake. You could spin this one of 2 ways.
Okay. You can hit or stay.
Yeah, exactly. You've got a 17. I'm just fine with staying. And here's the reason why. For me, Loco Beach, again, just continues to show weekend to weekend that in their first season, they can hang with anybody in this league. They beat the defending champs twice their last time around. Now, this time, they didn't have it going. This is a league-leading offense in every metric where it matters. They didn't have it for 7 innings tonight. But again, they showed they're able to grind, they're able to stay in games, and when it mattered most, Loco Beach came back into the dance and gave themselves a shot in showdowns. Jake Skoll just met the moment. I want you to look deep in your hearts at home. I really do. Especially if you're still tuning in this deep into the inning. And think to yourself, why are these 2 idiots wearing sunglasses at night? And then think to yourself, man, there's so much love to give in this world. Please love one another. Greet everyone with a smile and do your best between now and tomorrow, because I'm going to hold you to it, YouTube chat. I want to make sure that you make someone smile in the next 24 hours. It does a lot for your soul as well. It's a Party Animals win, but the love, the vibes, they're still high at Loco Beach.
What the hell was that?
I love you, Drake.
I love you. You made me smile. You did it. That's one. That's one. I don't. Wow. All right. I mean, yeah. Have this guy speak at your funeral. The Party Animals win it in a classic in showdowns. 3 rounds of showdowns, and 7-6 the final score. AJ Swiatek to my left. Drake Toll with you. Mohawk Mike producing, and Josh Richardson, the executive producer for BTV. As always, good night and party on. Wow.